I'm supposed to move it.
And then I did.
Next time it'll be
I
there.
don't even have it in the picture.
That's you, right?
I was blocking that corner out. So
Audience don't know what they're talking about.
Huh? Yeah. And I was gonna bring the light. She didn't forget.
Oh,
Shine it up.
Your fucking disco lights.
Yeah.
Fucking DJ Foreman over here, dude. Alright, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep, yep.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, bitches. This is the Now You're Mad podcast. I'm Soul.
This is Johnny.
This is Dave the Dude.
It's AJ.
Ease one.
Playbizz.
And today we got a guest. He's an entrepreneur. He's a hustler. He's a father. He's a musician. He's a friend. He's Pueblo's own Wilt Chamberlain. I've seen him get rebounds and bitches. I'd like to introduce you guys to fucking Mario Playbizz, motherfucking Ortega.
Hell yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for
Tell
sure.
us how much time you've done all together. Just
Well, just first, let me just say I appreciate what you guys all do here and the work and everything it takes to get all this together. And even though we're all good, close friends, I know it's it's something that you guys had to put a hard work and energy. So I respect that a lot.
Appreciate that.
shout
Yeah.
out to us.
Shout out. And then, my name is Mario Ortega. I'm a father for one, and then I'm also a musician, play biz. You know what I mean, and been doing that since I was 11 with my boy Ease, his brother Smoke, and just Luke and all the fam, and just trying to, find the way through life and just, learn from mistakes.
Write our
Sometimes you got
books.
to bump the head and you got to learn the hard way, which I've learned by doing time and just being locked up, which I'm not proud of, but I've had to learn through them experiences how to be a better person. And a better man.
How much time you've done, like all together?
Shoot, all together, unfortunately, probably about 11 and a half years, maybe 12 with this 6 months I just had to do in the county jail. So yeah, it's
Are
been.
you done?
I got a little bit of time left just to finish out some
Get rid of.
responsibilities, probably about 6-7 months, and then after that I'll be done completely. So yeah,
Yeah, I hope you're
Hell
done.
yeah.
yes
Nice.
sir, yes sir.
I'm sick of hearing Mario's back in fucking prison.
Well, I'm
Mario just got shot again. I'm fucking sick of that
yeah,
shit.
I'm sick of
dude.
it too, man.
Shot again.
Again, yeah, this is my second time, and
Twice.
Yeah.
He's gotten shot, went to jail the same night.
So,
Twice.
so
talk about bad luck.
elaborate on it.
I remember that
Fuck
night
it,
the
you
first
doing it
time.
big, you just
We
doing it
were
big.
chilling. I was all recording you and you're spitting.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I'm a dip, go here. You're like,
Yeah.
You want to roll? I was like, nah, I'm straight. Dog. Next morning, you're all, fuck.
Yeah, for
Wait,
sure.
just got hemmed up. Like, fuck, the nigga got shot last night. Fuck.
I should have been there.
We
So
both
the
got
first
shot.
time, so the first time you got shot, what the fuck happened?
Well, both times is really on some fluke shit. So, in 2013, it was around January. And I remember we were at my boy Smoke's house making some music. Me and a family member, my cousin Vicious. Shout out to my cousin Vicious. He's doing 48 years for an accident. You know what I mean? He got in a wreck and he killed somebody on accident, and
Holy
they
shit,
knocked him back
48,
for 48.
damn.
But anyway, we was there at Smoke's house, just doing what we do, having some beers, making music, and we decided to go to the liquor store and get some alcohol. While the liquor store happened to be closed, so he said, let's fly to this other one on the south side. We went there, it was closed, so we decided to stop at Classic Q's, have a few drinks over there. No one was in there. It was empty except for two older females and shit, and they were running
you
their
holler?
business. Yeah, I hollered.
He's all shit. I was trying to
Well,
drink for free.
she had a niece. She had a niece, so I remember that. But they sat with us and shit. It was cool. And my cousin was all macking to the old lady. I'm like, that's you, nigga. that's all you.
That would have been me.
Yeah. So no, but anyway, he goes outside to smoke a cigarette, and it's snowing and shit. It's January, and I'm like, yeah, he's taking a minute. So I go out the front door and take a look and check on him, and he's being jumped by these two black individuals. And I'll go out there and try to just break it up. One has him by the hoodie, so I pushed one of off, and it kind of broke up. And as it broke up, the guy, squared up on me. So I'm thinking we're gonna bang, but he pulls out a 9 and he points it at me, and my reaction went to fight or flight. And at that, I ain't prepared to have no shootout with this dude. So I'm thinking to take off, and he just shot me in the stomach one time, and I actually ran across the street and dipped out from that spot and went to this little apartment complex and lifted up my shirt, and I was just leaking like crazy, and the ambulance came and took me to the hospital.
Saved your fucking life.
But it was crazy though. On some real shit, during that time I felt like I was gonna die because when I started leaking, I think I went into shock, but everything just turned white, like everything just seemed white, and I was just thought like, man, this is it. Like
The snow or the
yeah,
vision?
no, the vision. It was just like a white, just white, and I was just like,
whiteout,
yeah, and I'm like, this is it.
You
bro.
seen Jesus?
Yeah, I thought I was close,
real?
probably. And
Well, I mean, you go to church, they tell you follow
You
the
believe
light so
Jesus
you
is
see
Lord
it.
and Savior?
It's like, oh shit.
yeah, and on some real shit, all I could think about at that time was my kids and my mom and my family, and I was just like, man, this is it. And then I woke up in the ambulance with IVs, and I kind of was aware of what was going on, and I knew that then I was gonna be okay. But then that whole process after that, I was on the run from community corrections. And
Did they have you?
Which is a
locked up
halfway
when
house.
you were
yeah,
in there?
Yeah, in the halfway house. And so I had to go from surgery straight to jail, recover in jail, which is the worst, man, because they don't give a shit. Like, their medical staff, their medical treatment, their whole get down does not give a
The
fuck.
whole little hospital shit in the county jail is just booty and
Yeah.
shit,
It's a
You
joke.
man.
better call the ghetto doctor.
Bruh.
Bro, they put me in a cell in the holding tank with 40 staples in my side, and I could not get up. And I'm calling them, and I'm in a room by myself, and I'm like, I need the restroom. Like, fuck. They're like, well, go. And I'm like, I can't get up. Like, I need help. Like, I felt so helpless, bro. It was just embarrassing that I had to. And then finally the lady's like, well, I can't help you. I'll call medical. They called them. They didn't come for like an hour. Finally, this cool sheriff officer, I don't remember her name, came in and was like, I'm not supposed to do this, but she helped me up. And then when I got up, I was able just to use the restroom and then lay back down on their hard ass.
Did you cop a fill?
Nah, I ain't cop no film. I didn't cop no film, bro. I would have copped the case. But
Nah, that's cool. At least they finally fucking kind of helped. Shit.
yeah. So that ain't the end of the whole. Like, it goes on. You know what I mean? And if I could tell you all about.
You know,
the rest.
you know
wow,
where you made
shit.
your first mistake that night? You went to Classic Q's. Everybody's getting stabbed and shot at Classic Q's.
For real, yeah, straight up.
I know like 3 people who've been stabbed over there.
These days, bro, what bar is safe out here?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, even in
Shit, they closed Side Pocket down. That shit was bullshit.
well, even in the bars, just our
R.I.P.
community in
Yeah,
general.
R.I.P.
You
Side
can't even go shopping, dude.
Yeah,
No,
like
for sure. Fuck,
Like,
man.
I was in Denver today earlier before I came, and I was talking to my older brother, and he said that his little son Giovanni was at the mall, and he's a good kid, bro. He's not involved in no bullshit. He's like 16 years old, very good, straight A student, and some kids approached him like, what the fuck you looking at, bro? And just me mugging him like they had something in their waistband, and he was with his son, and he's like, this is a little boy. Like, why are you grown men tripping on a little boy? Like, and his son was kind of nervous and scared. Like, what do I do, Dad? Like, so
Welcome
nowadays,
to the new society,
yeah,
bro.
nowadays, bro, you don't even gotta be
purge
there.
out here.
Pussies.
It's
Yeah.
the purge out here. You see in LA, the fucking head sheriff just fucking put, it was some clip I seen on the news. He was like telling people don't come to LA. It's just like the movie Purge out here. People are doing like, last week they had like 200 robberies just in like this little ass community in LA.
God damn.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
god
wild.
damn.
It's
And they're like
wild.
following people home.
Yeah.
They're the whole- it's like the
Them fools
purge,
are
bro.
Crazy.
Their murder rate doubled in the last fucking like month.
I
and
knew
shit.
Damn, in LA?
LA.
I knew if
The
this
chief of
dude,
police in LA was like, please don't come and visit LA.
I knew
Yeah.
this
I was
dude,
like, damn.
he fucking, like when people would die and people would go to the funerals, he would find the template or whatever the fuck it is.
Go rob them.
And when the people would go to the funeral of their loved one that they just lost,
Oh, and write their name and
he would go rob them.
While they're at the
While they're at
whole
the
family,
funeral.
While they're
yeah.
at the funeral.
Wow.
What a genius.
Hey, genius. Hey,
Now you mad?
you want to hear something
He
crazy?
got
I ain't even mad.
He got
Nah,
caught.
it's fucked up. But I ain't even mad.
What a genius.
He got
Damn.
caught.
Yeah, they.
How many
I don't
people
know.
he robbed though before he got caught?
Yo, so check it.
I
My
don't know.
aunt, when my grandma
That's
died, my
crazy.
aunt
He was-
had to
he was
fucking
on
stay at the
drugs.
house so that wouldn't happen. We did like when you drive past your house and shit.
But that's
when you're
Chicago.
dead.
They've been on that level
Yeah.
for a minute.
From
This
the
is
hood.
new around
But so check it. My
everywhere
aunt,
else. Chicago
we
been
like
on
drove
that
past
time.
my grandma's house and I just see my aunt waving at me. I'm like, what the fuck she doing? Why she ain't? This bitch ain't out
House
here.
sitting.
And then my brother's like, oh.
I didn't mean it.
Hell yeah! R.I.P. Greg. Hey, my grandma would.
Dude,
My
for a
grandma would
second
have
there, I thought
loved.
that was AJ. I was like,
My grandma would have loved that shit.
I heard that shit. I was like, who the fuck's laughing at that?
They so laughing at my dead grandma. Like, hell yeah. My grandma would have loved it. My grandma was.
Rolling in her grave right now.
What's your beef with grandparents,
My grandma would
dude?
always ask me, "You want a sandwich or
My bad.
a beer?" I'm like, "Oh, let me get a beer." She's like, "I get the beer, you get the sandwich." I'm like, "Oh."
Well, that kind of brings me to like another subject topic is, you know, there's a lot of people dying just crazy. You know, like I read today about DT in some
which is
Broncos.
Demarius Thomas from the Broncos. you're talking about?
Yeah, rest in peace,
Rest in
DT.
R.I.P. dog.
But what it was said, a fan, because I'm on Denver Bronco fans only, and it said, he said, man, it's sad.
Oh, I'm pissed.
An individual said, I lost two of my closest family members today, and then to see DT, Demarius Thomas, also pass away, it just hurts my soul. And it's crazy because just people are just passing at an alarming rate and just gone, bro, just gone. You know?
Shit, to me, it seems like society is crumbling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Like, if you go back in time and look at all the fucking, you know, what do they call it?
Man, we just been
Not
a
just
disease on this planet forever. It's
or
bound
a
to take us
fungus
out
out
after
here.
a while, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Devour the whole
You know what's
planet.
crazy though about that Demarius Thomas? He was only 33 years
Yeah,
old, a
crazy,
year older than
crazy.
me, man.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
died of a heart attack, it said, or something like
like,
that.
damn, like, nigga,
Yeah.
I might
Did it- oh,
die
it said
right now, heart
seizure?
attack, shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
crazy.
though? The
taking
cold-
a shower,
Sad,
just
bro.
taking a shower, just
I think though, like
Seizures.
The cold part is like,
Scary,
you know what I
man.
mean? He was
Crazy.
young and it happened to him.
Super
but
healthy, too. I thought, you know, like this dude.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Won a
maybe
Super Bowl,
maybe the
went
head,
back to back,
you know what I mean? The
worked out
hits
his
to the
whole
head,
life.
maybe.
yeah, I don't
You know?
really know what the
The
whole
damage from the sport, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it could
What-
be something
what
like
would you
that.
say?
But no, I just think though what's important about the whole DT thing is that dude really took care of his community. You know what I mean? He took care of people
hell yeah.
and kids and charities and events, and he was just somebody that
good person.
was a good-hearted person
Yeah.
in this world. Because there's a lot
Hell
of
yeah.
people that are you know what I mean, just grimy and
and for
you know,
their own.
and being in jail
And them motherfuckers live
Yeah.
forever.
being
Right?
in jail and in
They make
prison,
millions.
I've seen some of the most grimy and just, you know, just people that are just snakes, individuals that are just grimy. So to lose somebody that actually give a damn about his community and was making millions of dollars, but yet found the time to help kids, it could have been my daughter or son or whatever, or yours. You know what I mean? I think that just shows a lot about his character, you know what I
for
mean,
sure.
as a man.
Yeah, fuck it.
And not just
Yeah.
a player.
And R.I.P.
I
to
concur,
him.
yeah.
Even
R.I.P.
though
for sure. He
he
was a bad
fucked up our
motherfucker.
playoff run that one year.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Steelers.
The one good throw Tebow ever had.
That was fuck.
The only good throw Tebow had.
I was so
Shit.
mad, bro. I was with like 30 to 40.
Fuck,
Bronco
Tebow ran it
fans.
so damn much. I think that's the only throw he ever threw. Yeah.
I was the only Steeler fan in the whole house, bro.
Yeah. And after he
Quiet,
made,
bro. You didn't even know he was there.
after DT made the touchdown, Tebow did the knee on shit.
How did it make you
Man,
feel
and I
right
was-
after that Ravens took him out?
Yeah. I was a little happy.
Were you though? It's the
A little
Ravens.
bit. Yeah, I was mad at Demarius Thomas.
But it's
dude.
the Ravens.
Hey, who did
overtime first play took
Who
us
they
out.
have? Fucking Ray Lewis.
That was wild.
Was that?
Ravens, Ray Lewis.
I think
Yeah,
that was Ray
Ray
Lewis's
Lewis.
last year.
That was Ray Lewis was a beast, dog.
Yeah.
That was
That fool was monster. I remember.
He's everybody's top 10, bro.
I
Was that
remember
the
we were watching. I
99
remember that
fucking
when you were
Ravens
the only
Super Bowl?
Steeler fan. I remember that.
Yeah.
It might have been.
That
It
was
might
the
have
year.
been the
So
blackout Super Bowl.
That was it.
Yeah,
So,
that was the blackout Super Bowl. That's crazy.
You just got shot again recently, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
You want to tell us about that? Or?
Well, yeah, I could say a little bit. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? But
we ain't got to
I'm
get
not-
too
yeah.
detailed or nothing like that.
and it's like, man, this fluke shit just keeps happening to me. So I was just having actually a good day, and I had taken my nieces over to a graduation. Jal and her friend to a graduation, and then.
A few moments later.
You know, I don't want to say too much on it, but I'm just gonna say like people lost their cool, and I became
In the middle of it.
I became the victim of the situation, and almost lost my life. Could have lost my leg, and on top of that, you know what I mean. My boy Ease One really helped me.
Dr.
You know what I mean?
Ease.
Yeah, Dr. Ease. Shout out Dr. Ease, because that's we had the whole saline, the tape, the gauze, everything ready. And
Yo, bro, I knew he was in a tough position, bro, and it's my boy, so I was trying to help him out as much as I could. I seen the shit, man. I'll even put a picture up, whatever. That shit, look, you had to get medical help for that. There's no way I could fix that. It went through the bone, bro, like through the no way.
Yeah, it was ugly, bro. And,
It was ugly.
And what was crazy about it
Which,
is,
thank God, you got a full recovery.
Yeah, what was crazy about it is I was
You do
thinking.
the moonwalk normally again?
Oh yeah, I was.
Not yet. Not yet. He's
Yeah.
popping and locking right now.
Nah, I'm
Another
doing-
month to be moonwalking.
He got that pimp walk now. It just come natural.
But I at the time I had a warrant, and it was just for some petty misdemeanor bullshit.
Yeah.
So I had like instinct got me, my adrenaline got me up, and I went in the house, and then the cops came, and I just hopped down the stairs and hid in the basement and locked the door and stood in there
And the homie.
and they tied up my leg. They pretty much did like what would you call it when you
Hog tie something?
no like if you was hog tied. Yeah,
Like that, the police.
Yeah, we ain't trying to-
I wouldn't doubt
He's
it.
talking like
no, they
Oh,
did.
while he was
homie.
injured,
Yeah, the
hiding
homie.
from the cops,
Oh.
someone tied his shit up.
Yeah,
Oh,
they,
I thought
they-
he said
they-
the police.
they
I was
tied-
like, damn, they would
Okay,
hog
so
tie.
this is how kind of ghetto it was, but it worked. It was a electrical cord wrapped around the top of my leg
Hell
with,
yeah.
with a towel at the actual wound wrapped around the wound. And I just kept it elevated, and I hid in that room for 5 fucking hours. I was calling people like, "Hey, they're like the cops
just
are all
bleeding
over."
out?
No, it wasn't bleeding. It was bleeding, but it stopped with the with the
tourniquet.
Yeah, tourniquet. There you go. That's what I.
Damn,
had.
Dave.
Yeah, there we go. Shout out, Dave.
Dave, yo. I can't believe
Woo,
you said that
survival.
shit.
But no,
I know some words.
Surprise me.
I know some of these words.
Yeah. So I'm in a room for 5 hours, shot with a tourniquet, and I'm calling my people, and they're like, "Bro, you can't leave because the cops are still everywhere." And I'm just like, "Fuck, I can."
So I was one of the people he called, bro, and I show up to the scene. It's like
So your homie, like, at
20
his
cop
house,
cars,
like
2
the homie-
fire
all around there and
engines,
shit.
fucking 3 ambulances. They're just all locked in.
What was
The
going
whole
through?
neighborhood. They had it on the next neighborhood, and it's over there by
Wait,
South
wait.
High
Should we take
School,
a shot
so
for
it's
this?
like locked the fuck in.
Nah, well, we take a
Damn.
shot, but not for this.
No,
He's like, I don't like getting shot, bro. Shot for shot. Shot for shot.
So you need two of them. I'll take a shot to my recovery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
Take a
you
shot
do
since you
that.
went through it and you
Take a
finished.
shot because you're here.
But
Because
honestly,
you're
bro,
with
I
us.
want to shout out my brother Ease One, because that man had my back as
Yeah, that
every
dude's
step
a
of the
badass,
way.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that
Bro,
guy, too. He's
I
cool.
respect that because you know what? When I finally
did you
did,
hold his leg a little bit?
when I finally did come out
I
of
poured
that,
fucking peroxide in that. Like a
yeah,
motherfucker,
when I
dog.
finally did come out of that, and I went and got doctored by Ease One, Dr. Ease One. He really, you know what I mean, seen the severity of it, and he gave me some good advice, which probably saved my leg, which probably saved
Could have saved your life.
you know,
saved
life.
your life, man.
And he told me to go into the hospital and just deal with whatever I had to deal with. And it was unfortunate because I just had a daughter, man, and I was with her every single day. My girl Asia, shout out to my baby Asia.
Yeah.
And every day, bro, I was with her while her mom went to work, and I took care of this girl. You know, as
And then
if
just cut off.
If anybody has a young baby or child, you know that you gotta bathe them, feed them. You know,
Everything.
Yeah, they depend on
everything.
you for every moment. Yeah.
And so to have to face the reality that I was gonna be away from that,
I know it was rough.
just to be, you know, just to go in and have to
For
deal-
some dumb shit.
for some fluke shit and have to go in and be seen because it was that severe. It was just
But
kind
at
of
the
like
same time,
it was a bittersweet moment.
But
It's
at the
also a
same
blessing.
time,
Now
my
look at
advice to
you.
him was
6
like,
months
look,
and you're done with your
you
shit,
go
bro.
in,
Yeah.
you can come
You know what
out
I mean?
and be that father still, or you're gonna be limping around one leg.
Yeah.
You have to have your daughter as one leg.
Yeah, like how you gonna run around with her?
So I went to the hospital and they did a surgery, but it was crazy because I was in there and they didn't do my surgery till the next day. I went in there at probably about 1:30, 2 in the morning, and they didn't do my surgery until about 1 o'clock the next day.
Yeah.
So the whole time I was suffering, I didn't know this at the time, but I had fragments in my nerve endings. So every time I made a little movement or something, it felt like someone was just shocking my leg. Like if you ever had a cramp, if you multiply that by probably 1,000, that's
It's like
how
you're
it
getting
felt.
tased every time you make the
like,
slightest movement.
like you're getting tased every time. So it was like, So from that time until my surgery, it was just miserable, bro. It was miserable.
So
and then right after the surgery, that shit went away, right?
Yeah,
It was just
after the
pain
surgery, I
management
woke
after
up to my shit being wrapped real nice and in back in my room, and I didn't have that pain, and I felt good, but it was kind of like
Then
unfortunate
comes the
too,
county jail.
because I have a police officer right here next to me, just waiting to take me to the Pueblo County Jail after I'm cleared to leave, which was that same day, and it was just kind of shitty, you know what I mean, all the way around.
Let's go to jail right now. How is it with all this COVID bullshit going on?
It's
All I heard is don't drink the coffee.
don't drink the coffee. For real. That's the facts. So they got COVID tests every Wednesday and Friday, and if you take the COVID test, they give you a little bag of Folgers instant coffee, which everybody in jail, if you ever been there, coffee's like gold. So everybody's taking this COVID test, and then
all hype because they get some coffee.
So come Sunday, Monday, they're getting told pack it up to go to isolation because they got tested positive for COVID. And I'm like, damn, I'm good. I took the test one time, I was clear, and I didn't take it again because I'm like, I'm not gonna go upstairs with a room with a bunch of sick dudes because they come back down after and they're like, they set me next to the old man who was sick as fuck. And I don't even feel good.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you take me from this to I got COVID?
Yeah.
Okay, you take me to isolation, but you're sitting me next to a whole bunch of sick motherfuckers that are not even sick.
Stage 7 COVID. I got one. What the fuck?
Well, if you didn't have COVID then, you had it definitely when you would go up there because you're not even
Fuck
6 feet away from
I got a
next
question
boat.
about the homeowner where you last got shot.
Yeah.
Like how was he reacting through the whole time?
Did they shoot
you were
back,
you were in
or
his fucking basement, bro. There's a
Well,
dude in his basement just shot up.
actually,
I would have told you you have to leave.
From what
Time's up, bro.
from what I know, he had to go downtown to the station and he sold this girl, and they had to talk to the police and answer a bunch of questions, which he said he didn't know much, just like I don't know shit. So that was that. And then when he came back, he came down and said, "Hey, they still here, bro. There's just a few, so just hold up." You know what I mean?
Just kind of looked out for you a little bit.
I was like, "Cool," you know what I mean? And,
Good dude.
yeah, he's a good dude.
Can we
He's
shout
such a
him
good
out?
dude.
Shout him out.
Not named,
Yeah.
Shout out, homie.
shout out to the
Shout him
homie.
out.
Shout out to the unknown.
Just shout out to the homie.
Shout out to the unknown.
Because we don't want to incriminate him if they,
Yeah, I don't want to incriminate.
we don't know what they told him
nobody,
or what he
but,
told them or whatever.
He's
But
such a
shout
good
out.
dude, man. I told him I had to take a piss, and he bring me a big old cup, and I just turned sideways.
That's a real one, dog. That's a real one.
I got
right
a
there,
piss,
dog.
dog. Shit, I've been
Hey,
drinking all day with
that's
you. I
a-
got shot, and I got
That's
a
the
piss.
real one right there.
Here's
Shout
a
out to that
fucking,
homie.
here's a big Parkview cup. Here you go.
Hey,
Like, all right,
I
cool.
want to do a shout out to him because we need more friends like that. Let's
Yeah,
give him a
for
round.
sure. Yeah. Shout out to the unknown. All right.
That's a good dude right there. That's
That
a good
fool-
friend.
Him,
bro.
his brother,
Hell
and his
yeah.
family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a
We
good
call
family.
him the
Shout out to
unknown.
all of them.
But yeah, so even going to jail, back to being in jail, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm in jail now, and they put me. This is how shitty it started. I get there, they wouldn't release me from the hospital until they got me a walker through my insurance because they said I required a walker. They called the jail and said that it was okay to have it there. So I get to jail, go through the intake process, and get to my unit finally, and my walker's not with me. So I'm like, well, where's my walker? I can't walk. And they're like, well, we got you a wheelchair. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But my orthopedic surgeon says I need a walker to strengthen my legs so I can start walking.
And so you don't get like blood clots and all
So
this.
so it required a walker not a wheelchair. And they were like, okay, well, we'll figure it out. So the next day comes, nothing. So I asked the guard, and they're like, well, put a kite. That's their famous saying. Put a kite.
Send a letter.
Yeah. We ain't doing shit. Put a kite. So I gotta get on the kiosk and write medical. Like, hey, I came in with this walker. I need it. I can't walk. Blah blah blah. And they're like, we'll make you an appointment. And I'm like, an appointment, motherfucker? Bring my walker. What the fuck? So 3 days later, I finally get. Well, actually, they lose my walker. So they give me one of theirs from the jail, which is all beat down and broken down. And I'm like,
everybody's half the fucking legs are missing. Everybody started making shanks out of it.
Ain't got no grips. It's all uneven.
Yeah, it's all squeaking and all. Motherfuckers hear me going to the shop. There goes Playbizz shot up ass.
There's Mario again.
So yeah, it was kind of fucked up. And then I haven't. Finally get that appointment about a couple days later, and I go talk to the PA, the physician assistant, and my leg's starting to swell up and get like kind of infected, and then I'm on one little tiny mattress, which is in there. If you ever been to jail.
So what was the pain management? Did they give you any? I know they ain't giving you
Tylenol
no
3s. Tylenol 3s, bro. Once a day.
At least they gave you something.
Once a day, and that was for 5 days, and that was it. So after 5 days, it was just manage your shit on your own, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So when you...
But there's ways to manage it on your own because, hey, there's people that get all kinds of medication, and you got to go to the black market and hey, you need a couple soups, my boy, because I need some pills. What the fuck? So I got you. Let's go.
That's fast.
So you said you got on the kiosk for the kites?
Yeah.
That's how you do them now?
Yeah, you got to get on the kiosk and kite whoever it is, whether it's
criminal.
Back in the day, it was just a piece of paper.
Yeah, that's how I was used to. I'm like,
string and paper clips.
So now it's all electronic or whatever. But so check this out. I go talk to the PA, the physician assistant, and my shit's all swollen up and starting to get infected. It's starting to be like yellowish green, and it's gross. And I'm like, look, man, my shit's infected. It's swollen up. I can't sleep on this mattress because it feels like my legs resting on that frame. It hurt, bro. I couldn't sleep for a couple days. Like it was fucked up. And she tells me, well, you don't meet the criteria for an extra mattress. And I said, I'm shot, my leg's infected and it's swollen. What is the criteria? Like, what the fuck? And she's like, I don't have to explain it to you. Just don't meet the criteria. And just being disrespectful. And I had to hold my tongue so much because I didn't want to. I'm already in enough fucking pain and bullshit. I don't want to make it worse.
Already suffering.
I said, you know what, man? I'm like, I don't understand where you're coming from, but okay, whatever, you know.
Have a good day.
And she's like, well, if you don't like it, don't come to jail. I'm like, okay.
Damn.
Cool.
I mean, she did have a point.
No, she did, but
Well, she had a point, but at the same time, homie,
bro.
you know,
like I'm here, fuck, man.
Yeah,
like,
picture one of your loved ones, your son or daughter, going through this, and these people.
You motherfucker,
yeah, but I mean, you know, just if
Like
it's
if
your,
it was her,
Nah, fuck that. That shit
but
was
so anyway,
still ain't got to be disrespectful
yeah,
to
that's
somebody.
fucked up.
So-
Especially like this motherfucker ain't. I mean,
that bitch ain't
obviously
had an
he's in there for
orgasm
a reason,
fucking
but
ever,
he
dude.
ain't being a fucking jackass.
It's not like he
To,
came
you know
up,
what I
look,
mean?
bitch.
Being respectful, like yo.
Yeah.
hey, they
I'm hurting.
priming the system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't
got
gotta be disrespectful like that. It
Anyone
doesn't matter
could
to
do that
anybody.
shit.
yeah, and then so.
AJ.
So actually, bro, you know what I mean? I felt so like degraded and shit. So I actually wrote a grievance on the lady to her administration, and I said, you know, she denied my extra mattress. She denied. Oh yeah, and then she looked at my leg and was like, "Oh, it's infected." I'm like, "Duh!" You see it yellow and green pussing up, and it's all fucking swollen. What like? That's obvious. She goes, "Well, I'm just gonna clean it real quick and put some and wrap it up." So she, instead of like cleaning it with solution like they normally do, because I had everyday dressing, so they had to do it every day during Medline. She just put some ointment on it, put a little a little fucking gauze, and then she couldn't find no medical tape, so she used Scotch tape, bro. Scotch tape and tape my leg. I get back downstairs. By the time I get back downstairs, the Scotch tape is falling off. The bandage is all
No, what happened to you? Ain't had
He's
no
all
medical tape.
squeaking with his bandage all the way down.
It's just a
This
trail.
some bullshit.
It's just a trail.
in a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh,
all wrapping up in
man.
it.
Right, getting wrapped
Were you
around the
doing
way.
wheelies at least?
You know, I couldn't even. Yeah, I was
Doing
trying to. I
wheelies
was,
on the wheelchair?
Nah, I couldn't
Oh,
even.
fuck yeah.
I wish shit. I couldn't even think about wheelies. I was just thinking.
He said I wasn't even thinking about wheelies.
But no.
Trying to
So
get from point A to point B.
Yeah, so anyway, I get back downstairs and this guard that knows me from, just doing time was like, how'd it go? I told him what was up and shit, and he looked at my leg and goes, oh, that's crazy. He goes, I'm gonna call medical right now and see what's up. I'm gonna call my sergeant. So the sergeant came in, he looked at it, he goes, that's crazy. He goes, get medical down here right now. Have him rewrap his leg. He goes, and call property and get him an extra mattress. So that sergeant looked out for me.
That's cool.
And
shout out
medical
to that
came in.
homie, huh?
Yeah, he came in. The medical came in.
No, we don't shout out
They cleaned. Yeah, we ain't shouting out the police, but he did look
Yeah,
out.
no, because they real police in that.
That's just called good looking.
You have to go.
No shout out
To be a sheriff on the
you,
street,
sir.
you have to do jail. Like you have to go to the jail and
Oh, really?
be a guard before they could go on patrol.
Yeah, so he
It's like a probation for them.
he got medical down there. They came, they cleaned my leg real good, rewrapped it really good, and then they bring me an extra mattress. So now I got 2 mattresses, and I'm kind of living a little bit better. But it was just crazy.
That's
Were you in the
pimping
dorms?
in jail, though.
Yeah, I was in the
mattresses.
dorms. Yeah.
Dorm C?
I was
And
in
you
dorm
didn't have
A.
to
Dorm A?
beat
Is
no
that the
one up,
medical
no?
now?
No, it's mostly like parolees and shit. So yeah, so after that, it was kind of a little bit easier, and then I just slowly but surely started getting a little bit better. Got away from that walker and just kind of using my own strength to walk, and as time went on, my legs started to heal.
Now it's just a cholo limp now.
Yeah, it's not even a limping now. I'm actually good, bro. I went from being in a wheelchair to able to do, like 100 burpees, an hour workout, and be good. So I'm thankful for that. Shout out to being able to recover and be good. You know what I'm saying? Because
for sure.
it's a blessing.
Yeah,
Good to see
I'm
you.
super,
100,
I'm
man.
super hyped that you went and
Yeah.
got it taken care of, man.
Yeah,
to
like
see
I
you
said, it was
professionally, bro.
sucks, but at least like you said, 6 months you're done with the bullshit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And now you ain't gotta look over your shoulder. Now you get to watch your baby
And
without
so
looking over your
that's what
shoulder, man.
That was the
You know what I mean?
advice I gave him, because it was like, I knew he was like on the run for some petty shit. Shot. It's like, that shit needs medical attention, professional attention. And it's like,
He said, I did all I could.
realistically, look, you killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Dr.
Yeah, you're gonna go
Easy
sit
would've
there
could.
and do time, whatever, but you're gonna do it anyway. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
Even Al Chapo couldn't go on the run forever. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
can't.
caught up
Yeah,
eventually.
that's a
So you might as well
Yeah,
just go.
the longer you do
Literally
it, the
2 birds
worse
with 1
it's gonna be.
stone.
Hey, the long arm of the law. That
Here,
shit is for real.
Give me and Dave a shot. We'll
Yes,
take
sir.
it. You know what? I want to take a shot for a homeowner.
Yeah.
Down home.
Oh, all right.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Unknown. The unknown.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the homie right there. I don't know him, but
dog.
Yeah, let's take a shot. And his mom too, man. His mom is good people.
Johnny don't drink.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
drink.
Johnny.
He got the gout.
Ooh wee.
I mean that's all I
Ooh,
don't
we.
Soul said he'll take his shot.
Running all over.
You got this.
Damn, you know
Soul,
what that means,
Soul
eh?
said he'll take
Mario.
Johnny's shot.
Yo.
You ain't gonna be able to get me underneath
you
the
gotta
rim, man.
Let me get a shot of that.
We used to get it under there, though.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Me and you
Oh,
did
fuck,
it.
Yeah,
that's the
fuck
rock
yeah.
shit.
Yes, sir. we
Shit,
did.
Abba, too. Abba's a fucking monster under there, too.
On what?
Yeah, for sure. We all ball and have fun.
Dog.
Yeah, I love that. You know what I mean? I love going and balling with you guys. You guys are my brothers.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Rocky. Shout out my boy Little Rock. You know what I mean? He was recently on the podcast about his experiences with the Marines.
And he just,
and a lot
after
of things
the
and-
podcast, he just got signed to some
Major League
Colorado-
Gaming.
Who?
Mile High Gaming.
Mile High
Gaming.
Gaming, dog.
Him and Rico.
Him and his little brother.
Yeah, I
That's
seen
dope
that.
as
I
fuck.
seen that.
I
Yeah.
saw
good.
Rico.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
We were, I don't drink, man.
Oh, my bad. Congratulations, though, Little Rock and Rico. You guys.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
But you know what, actually, bro, I want to get a little
Is this
deeper
yours?
with them because I'm proud of them, brother. Because
Oh, for sure.
in reality, I was just
Don't
talking
break it
about
up,
it
don't
to
break it
one
up.
of my
The
friends,
rest.
and
Chaser, homie.
Little Rock was on a path of gangsterness to the fullest.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I
he
mean,
was
that,
on the wrong
that
path.
dude
Yeah, this nigga's
was
OG.
like OG,
Yeah.
headed to be like running his
And
neighborhood.
as an older,
Rock.
Fucking
because I'm
mob
old
boss.
as fuck.
This nigga's the head.
That's
Yeah,
self-destruction.
and he didn't give a fuck, bro. And
It's
I
not
could see him.
Karen, it's just
Yeah,
he
he
didn't give a
didn't.
fuck.
Yeah, he was on a path to I don't give a fuck, and I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he went to
cool.
the Marines, and really came back as a changed
Cut the I don't give a
individual.
fuck
shit,
kind of
hey,
almost in half.
This fool came back.
He's still a savage.
Shit, he's
Yeah,
still
he's a
a
savage,
bro.
but-
No, I'm not saying anything less.
just
of him.
moves
I'm
smart
just
now.
saying he's
Yeah.
smarter now.
Yeah.
Instead of being
No street
reckless.
shit. No street shit, homie.
Yeah.
This,
Like,
this is what we were talking about last podcast or 2 podcasts ago, whatever. It's that education that you don't
Yeah.
get from school.
Yeah.
It's like street education. This is real life education.
Yeah, he went to the
Take
Marines.
a shot for that homie.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Uh-huh.
And to Little Rock. And to Little Rock.
Shout out for the unknown and the
To all the
Rock.
homies.
And Little Rocky.
Hell yeah.
And doing his success in the Marines. Yes, sir. So, yeah.
I like
but-
that. That's
Fucks
watermelon.
around.
Watermelon.
But the reason
I love
the reason I bring it up is because on some real shit, like it changed his path of life. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like-
definitely.
Like
Yeah,
I just
he
be
took
tripping.
a fork in the road.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
Oh, it's
the
either the
way
Marines or
I've been thinking about the
Kingpin.
way life moves and
Kingpin,
works
huh?
for us, all of
There's
us,
no two,
and what
there's no
path
in
it takes
between.
us. Like, you know, you could go down this path, and then your life is gonna be into some bullshit.
he
You
like
could go down this
he
path, have a
literally
family,
took
be-
that path and made a U-turn and went, "Oh, I missed my exit."
Yeah, for sure.
Like for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up.
That's a good way to look at it.
Like there was the two paths. He took that path and said, fuck.
Yeah, he
come
turned-
back and I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
to this path."
he was
And
smart
he-
enough
and
to
he
see
was-
the end
and
of
he
the
was-
street.
I don't even
And
think
he was at
uh,
the same spot when
took a
he went
U-turn. I think he just saw a left and was like, I'm gonna take this dirt road and see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
real.
mean?
And
I'm glad he did, dude.
but it's like that for all of
Like,
us.
hold up.
It's like that for all of us,
For
bro.
sure, for sure.
And some comes faster than others. Like for myself, it's still taking me time to
It's
learn.
still a bumpy road,
Yeah,
right?
but I've learned from my
Hey,
mistakes,
you're
bro.
going through it.
You know what I mean? I used to be out here wild, carrying guns and acting a fool and selling dope, and they caught me 8 years in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? So I did my time and I paid my dues and I came out, and now I don't move like that. I don't need to carry a weapon or sell drugs in my pocket to be
I don't know.
a man.
I kind of disagree. Because I carry a weapon legally, but it's not for bozo foul shit.
Yeah, but what I'm
It's for
saying is,
protecting mine.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
different.
I get what he's
That's
saying.
different.
Though. I
I'm
get
moving
what he's
reckless.
saying.
I get
Yeah,
it.
I get what he's saying.
I'm moving
Yeah.
reckless. I don't
Yeah.
give
Yeah,
a
you're
shit.
going to the trap house strapped.
I'm ready to.
I'm going to Walmart.
I'm ready no, I'm ready to. If someone says,
Yeah.
My
if
bad.
someone says the wrong shit, I'm
Yeah,
ready to
like,
pop them.
fuck
it.
Reckless. I don't
Like,
care.
fuck your life.
It doesn't matter. Like I don't care if you threaten me or not. I'm
Yeah.
pull out on you. Just
So,
'cause.
so we're talking about this. You got kids, right?
Yeah, I got two boys and one girl.
Hell yeah. So, you being gone all that time, how does it affect your guys' relationship?
That's a good question. Damn good question.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's a deep question.
My bad,
Man, what
dog.
is this, Dr. Phil?
My bad. My bad.
Nah, I respect it though. It has
Yeah,
affected
I'd
it though.
like to know.
What trips
No,
me out
for
though
real.
is your sons.
Yeah.
Is when I first started coming around, dude, they were just they couldn't even talk yet. They were still shit in their pants.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew him newborn.
And then I
Yeah.
seen them.
When we
This
played
la-
ball.
this
When we
last,
played
like,
ball.
year.
Yeah, I was tripping too because I did. I remember.
Yeah.
And
So
I was
what the
like,
fuck?
Yeah.
Like, damn, these kids got
Kids,
old.
man.
When you're like, oh, this is my son, I was like, what? It's like,
thought that was your little
nah,
brother.
this
Taller than
nigga,
you.
this nigga's like that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hell no.
they grew up.
How
bro.
old your
Hell
kids?
yeah.
now?
But
How old's your
but
kids?
how old's my kids?
Yeah, like in order.
They're my daughter ages 15 months, and my son Xavier is 15, and my son Marquise will be 17 on the 21st of this month. So
Oh,
yeah,
damn, it's the
Hell
same
yeah.
Birthday is my daughter. That's
the
the
21st of December.
Well, happy early birthday.
Yeah, shout out to your kids,
first day of
dog.
winter.
Shout out Marquise, I love you, son, and happy birthday.
Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Be safe.
sir.
Be
This
smart.
This might come out around his birthday.
Yeah, for sure, man. But you
smart.
you asked me a question though about how it affected
Yeah,
them.
like your relationship.
And
Not
also-
them, just your relationship
yours
with them.
with them.
On some real shit, it's affected our relationship in a
Tremendously.
deep way
Yeah.
because I grew up without a dad and I know how it feels, and I never wanted that for them. But circumstances between him and his mom or their mom caused me to get in situations and go to prison or whatever. And I'm not proud of that, but at the same time, I had to watch my kids grow up through
Without you.
pictures.
Through, yeah.
Pictures and letters.
Literally,
And
without you.
I got drawings and all kinds of shit from them, and you know, I just visited my son the other day, and you know, he got a lot of love and respect for me, and but it does hurt him and has hurt his heart because he's like, Dad, you know, you haven't been here, and
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
and that.
he ain't been around. But
And so I just try to give him the best advice and knowledge not to do the same path that I've had to go
Yeah,
through.
for sure.
And I try to give him the wrong cut though. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I tell him what it is,
Yeah,
how it is,
fuck yeah.
how
Yeah,
grimy
exactly.
and shitty the place can get.
like, you want to end up like me?
Yeah.
Dog, like, tell you how to end up like me. Like,
How old?
You want to in 2010, bro? I checked some motherfucker and it's set in the hole for 6 months, 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour to come out to go to the cage outside in the snow and it's December with a jacket, beanie, and just to get some fresh air. And then I got a little 20 minutes to shower and then I'm back to a room for 6 months straight.
Did you build a snowman though?
Shit.
I built a snow lady, dog.
It was a snow angel.
Yeah, that was a snow lady. That was a snow lady.
It was a snow angel.
So how old was your youngest when you went in?
That was a snow cholo.
Bro, 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yep.
And then that's when you did the 8 year.
Yep.
So how was it
8
when
and
you
a half.
first came out? Did they know who you were
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, they knew. Yeah,
Just because of the pictures.
Hey, bro,
and
every year, every birthday, every holiday, every Easter, I try to send something. I try to send pictures. I try to send cards. I have people drawing stuff for my sons. They got pictures of me in their room right now when I went to visit them from prison. You know what I mean? And they have me in there in a frame with their pictures and. So yeah, I kept in contact with them, you know what I mean, just to try to keep that relationship. Like, hey, I love you, even though I'm away. I still love you. I still got your back, 100.
Yeah,
cool.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Unconditional love.
You have to. That's your kids, bro. You know what I mean. I made a mistake, not you.
Yeah.
But what I realized through all that shit is this is where I grew up a little after that situation and getting out. That my choices don't just affect me. You know what I'm saying? They affect
everybody,
other people.
Yeah.
Everybody. So if I go make a bad choice and go to prison or go to jail, now I'm hurting people, other people. You know what I'm saying? Not by choice, but it has an effect.
Yeah, it's a ripple effect.
Yeah, so I try to move smarter. I try to do things differently. I try to be a better man, and I learned from that experience. But I had to bump my head a few times to learn it, and it sucks.
Hey, it's the bumpy road that everyone goes down. Everyone goes down that shit.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Takes longer for some people than others.
The path we were talking about, Rock.
Yeah,
he was on the bumpy I pretty much did the same shit.
Yeah, I know.
I could have went that way, you know.
Straight gang banging and fucking.
Hey, I could have went
beating up
different way.
And
I was fucking
like
up.
Real shit,
what, like cowboy boots?
I never
like shit. Hey, you tell me a junkie that got cowboy boots and all that shit.
And a sombrero.
Real shit. Like, different shit, different.
No, I know lots of people like that.
Yeah, you could have. Like I said, I could have been a junkie and not even.
I still
been
know
there
people
today.
that are on that.
I could have been fucking.
I never did
trying
drugs.
to fucking do shit.
Yeah,
drugs are
it's
bad.
Okay?
I never did drugs, but I did like licks. And
yeah, it's the same but different situations.
Like my homies, they're locked up and shit right now. And
yeah,
I love them to death, but
like shit, there's mad. Tell
I
me
could
there's no
cut you off,
junkies in there and shit.
Doesn't mean
for fucking dumb shit.
Yeah,
I could have been a junkie doing dumb shit and got locked up with him.
Like my homies now, like I have mad love for my homies that are locked up.
Yeah,
but when they get out, I can't really chill with them because
well, I mean,
they're at that mentality
like fucking
where reckless.
They know they're gonna go back.
Lifers.
Yeah, lifers.
No, but it's just a reckless mentality, bro, and it takes some kind of dramatic change to realize that you got to do something different because, you know what I mean. I was reckless. There was a point where I didn't give a shit, homie. You know.
Everyone's reckless. You gotta just learn from it, though.
What's besides like your kids and your family and shit? I asked Rock this, but he was in the Marines, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty similar, I guess.
Yeah, it's like being away.
I asked him the same shit. Besides like your kids and family, what was the thing you thought of most when you were locked up? Besides that. It's probably pussy. That's what I would figure. But
nah,
besides
that comes
pussy,
with the territory, but for sure. But no, it's just freedom, bro. Just freedom.
Just being out.
It's just the thought of freedom. Just
fucking
the thought,
fishing.
You know, just the thought of having a
like go wherever you want to go.
Just being out.
Yeah, just the
like
freedom,
shit.
bro.
I want to go to Dolphins today. I'm going to Dolphins.
Sitting on my own fucking couch.
Yeah, having a home cooked meal. Having a home cooked meal and
waking up in your own bed.
You know what I mean? And
the worst is that very first day when your first sleep because you just wake up and you're like, oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah, it's just your freedom, bro, and what freedom comes with everything. Your family, kids, your freedom to have a home cooked meal, freedom to listen to what you want to listen to go for a drive and get some fresh air with your window down. It's them things that people take for granted.
Just being able to go to the car wash your whip, go to the loaf jug, get a fucking Red Bull. Just being outside.
I know. Soul asked Lil Rock this, but you have any weird bunkies?
He did.
I just remember him asking Lil Rock, and he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn."
You ever feel the fucking bunk bed shaking, dude?
Nah, I ain't never done that shit like that. Like for real,
night.
I've had some bunkies. Like most of my roommates or cellmates were cool and shit, but you know, you kind of pick and choose like who you want to be with, and even when they put you in a cell and you're not like feeling it, you could be like, "Hey, I'm gonna move with my boy. Is that cool?" And they'll move you. But
they let you do that?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, because they want people to be.
They don't want
like, they want you happy.
Yeah, but no, I've never.
That sounded creepy.
At a certain point.
But no,
They don't want you happy.
Go to jail. They love you there.
Less stress for them. Less stress
Take
for
care
them.
of you, dude. It's whatever you
You know what
want.
I'm saying? But when I was in Sterling, I moved in with my younger homie from Bessemer, my homie Pockets. And this fool's young and wild, bro. He's one of them reckless dudes, right? So I'm used to living a certain type of way, respectful and this and that.
Chill.
Fuck no. These dudes would come, him and the homie, at like 6, 7 in the morning, right after breakfast. I'm sleeping good. Open the door, turn on the light, and start fucking puffing dabs. I'm like, what the fuck are these fools doing? Waking up, like, what are you guys doing? You want to hit this? Like, what is it?
Like weed dabs?
Yeah, like dabs.
And you didn't smoke it with them?
No, I'm smoking it with them. Hell no.
I ain't saying no shit.
That's waking bait. What the fuck? So I'm like, what the fuck?
Breakfast.
But this is like an everyday thing, bro. Leaving the door.
Damn,
like,
this is kind of crazy because you're making prison sound kind of cool. You get to
believe
chill
it,
with your homies.
they got it was wax papers. It wasn't dabs. It was like the wax with the paper. You know what I mean? Like wax paper with
Toilet
the THC.
roll, fucking.
No, just little fucking strips of wax paper.
LSD dabs.
And we'd put it in we'd put it in like the paper. We like rolling paper, but our rolling paper was like from like
the Bible.
Bibles and shit like that. Unfortunately, but yeah.
It's number one.
And so we'd put like a little bit like of tea with the strip in there and smoke that motherfucker, and you'd be high as fuck. But
And if a guard comes in, what are you motherfuckers doing in here?
But it's like
we're studying
but
the
it's
Bible.
Bible study.
We learning.
Bible study.
We learning.
Why them back pages right there?
Thou shalt not let a man go fucking without weed. But nah, for real. But this was an everyday thing with these fools. So I'm like, fuck. After a while, I was like, fool, leaving and then after they'd be all high, leave the door open. I can't sleep like that. You know what I mean? You're in a high facility. You're leaving my door open, lights on, and I'm in the bed on the top bunk with my shoes off and shit. I didn't feel comfortable with shit. So it was like every day. So I ended up moving with my homie, and we had a little more respect. Like we didn't move back.
Like I know I don't know, but I hear the food is trash. What was your favorite food in prison?
Hell yeah,
prison?
that's a good
Was
one.
it cornbread or something?
Nah, it was probably.
I love cornbread.
It was probably. Well, they had some good food in prison. You know what I mean? Like prison's a lot different than jail. You go to prison and they got like dispensers for like high C, Powerade.
Shit, I heard about this
tea,
prison in France.
All you could drink, shit like that.
You know, fuckers every Wednesday get T-bone steaks and shit.
Damn, what?
I just read that shit
Must be
today.
nice.
So
I better get that
Like
shit.
Salisbury steaks and all
there's
that.
this show on
damn.
fucking Netflix. This dude goes to different prisons in different countries.
Oh, that shit's crazy.
What's that shit
dog.
called?
I forget, but
Locked Up Abroad?
Locked up abroad, yeah.
yeah.
He-
Because he
Black
did like
folks chooses
15
to go to
years.
these
Yeah,
worst
he did
prisons.
15
For a
years.
year, for
Something
some
he
shit
didn't do. Yeah. But
Burn.
there's prisons in other countries that give you like actual freedoms because they want prison to be what prison is supposed to be
Rehabilitation.
and rehabilitate
Yeah.
you into
Not America.
society and shit. So they give
Yo,
you actually
Iceland
like
is
homes
crazy.
and shit
Iceland's
and fucking
crazy.
like
They
you
give
live
you
with other
iPads,
prisoners, but
all this shit, like their shit is dope. I seen,
Well,
I
that's
seen
even
the Iceland.
prison in America.
There's only
You
like
get
30,000.
TVs and
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
so-
like we had a
Somebody's
tablets.
getting Xbox.
We got tablets and shit, bro. Like they took them away because
You don't get Series X,
the shit.
360.
At first, when I got there,
Still
we
gotta
had
play Madden.
tablets and we had all kinds of shit. Like you could get on like the tablet that they gave you. You can text and message. It took like a day for the text to go through, and then another day for the text to get back, and then like music. You can get on the music. And you can also make phone calls off your tablet, so that was cool because you could just chill in your sound.
So did they ever have like sports in prison? Like I'm talking not like sports, like of course they got hoops and all this.
Yeah.
But do they create like leagues in there?
Yeah.
Is there like an NFL in prison?
Yeah, they had every spring.
Olympics and shit?
They started softball season. So they got softball season every spring, bro, and that's like a big thing. So
that's tight.
I would play softball with these dudes. We had like really good Easton bats and brand new softballs.
Were you the pitcher or the catcher?
Nah,
Got him.
I played in the outfield, but it was cool, you know what I mean? Because it kills time, bro. When you're doing time, you're just trying to kill your time, and when you're thinking about
playing cards and
when you're playing sports or playing.
So what's the
cards,
most popular sport in there? It'd be softball.
Probably softball. Yeah, everybody wants to get on a team and get their own little situation. You got a coach.
I would think basketball would be a.
Yeah, it's like the longest yard.
It's organized. Yeah, it's organized though. Like you get rosters, you get your coach.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool, and it's all orchestrated through the rec director, the rec supervisor who prints out your rosters, get your team, make sure you know what I mean.
It's a league.
Yeah, it's a league.
That's it. That's tight.
So we play, and then you play like 6-7 different teams, and you play a little season, and it's cool. And
so you were locked up a long time. What's the most thing you're proud of that you did in prison?
Shit, probably just using my time wisely. You know what I mean? I did like I think my most proudest achievement was taking business introduction. I did business intro and got a B in college for that. It was a program they had where they pay a third of your tuition and you paid the other quarter. I paid $150 to take that class, and it was a 3-month class. It's like an advanced, super just fast to try to earn your associates in general studies, and I did that business associates and learned a lot about business, bro. Like I know a lot about how to start a business,
even get to that point, you had to get your GED.
So was this the last time you went in you did this, or the time before?
Yeah, the last time I was in prison.
Because I heard they took away like the college programs. Is that only in like certain prisons? Or?
Probably in certain prisons, but
What prison were you last locked up?
In Sterling.
Sterling. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that one at?
That's past Denver.
It's Sterling,
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, it's in Sterling. Okay.
It's like an hour past Greeley. So you go to Greeley, then an hour away is Sterling.
Okay.
But it's east.
Yeah.
Remember Greeley?
Yeah, my old boxing coach.
It's about like Lyman, right?
Yeah.
Right by Lyman.
But yeah, I did that, and I learned a lot about business, bro. Like, cause it's business intro, so it just didn't like. It goes through every little thing. So I learned about how to start a business, what kind of business, like LLC partnerships, sole proprietorships, to international business, about trade and deficits.
And it's actually probably better than like being out here and going to school, because out here you're free. You got options to go fuck around and do, like you said, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
In there, it's like I ain't got nothing but time. We just get this. You probably run through it better.
Yeah, right. I was in my.
It's like more of a forced education. You know what I mean? Not really forced, but
I was in my room studying, and
you can super focus on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you trying to use your time wisely.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You just trying to use your time wisely and do that shit. But yeah, I did that. I also did computer information systems. I learned Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access, Excel, PowerPoint. And also how to make like flyers and flaggers and just shit like cards.
All right, man. That's dope.
So it was cool, bro. And I got like 12
So
credits.
on the same note, then, what's the most thing you're disappointed in yourself for in prison? Besides just being in prison. It's a good one.
Shit, bro.
Not much.
I mean, just I don't know. Probably
Wasting
the most.
that time,
just
right?
the most disappointment is just having the time and having to sacrifice the things that are out here in this world and be away
The
from
most
them.
important shit. Yeah.
Good question.
How many drone drops did you see in prison?
Shit, I
How
didn't
many
see
what?
no
Drone drops?
Drone drop.
They
fly the drone drop.
No, my cousin, he's a prison guard, and
That's
I guess
the new kites.
yeah, I guess you sit there prison. They like got like
Just drive drones over and drop drugs. Just bounce.
I guess the guard was just walking by the fence and like heard something. It was at night. He's like, "What the fuck?" Turned around.
fucking drone
I guess
drop in
there
a
was
bag
like
package.
$10,000 worth of like fucking contraband and shit in a little
Holy
package.
shit.
That
Yeah, they do that shit.
Yeah. Well, one thing's for sure, bro. the penitentiary is like the streets. There's always gonna be a way to get shit in there, and it's always gonna be there.
There's money, the price for everyone.
Guaranteed. There's
a price
guards.
for everyone.
There's people. There's visitors. There's just always a way, and I ain't trying to dry stitch on nobody, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they ain't gonna sew everyone's prison pocket shut.
but trust me, bro. There's
a will, there's a way.
That's a big business in there. That's a money maker. And
shit, bro. Just keep it a buck.
Quick question: Have you ever
take somebody on the outside?
You ever buy shit and like give it to fools, and then like, oh, I want this shit back in return?
Oh yeah, that's called running a store, right?
Yeah. You ever run a store?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's called hustling.
Yeah, it's called hustling shit.
Yeah,
I just had a store in the county jail.
Did you drink coffee?
Fuck yeah, every day. Every day.
Just not from them.
Yeah, I didn't drink their
not
coffee.
Not free coffee.
Shit. I don't buy my shit. Fuck that.
When I went
don't drink the coffee.
I don't drink coffee, but I'd always buy 2 bags.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that shit's gold in there, like you said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
People,
what about
want a shot.
Flushes?
2 soups.
Yeah.
Well, I got a cousin that right when he got into the pen, he was like, Fred, brand new in there or whatever. And the guard gave him like a pack of cigarettes. I was just like, use this shit wisely, you know what I'm saying? Hooked him up, and that's kind of like getting you a jump start.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are platinum in that bitch, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
cigarettes are worth a lot of fucking money in that motherfucker.
What's the wildest shit that you've seen?
Yeah, I got another.
The wildest shit?
Yeah, wildest.
Right on.
He told me a story the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were getting it.
Is it pretty wild?
It's pretty wild. I don't know if it's the wildest shit, but someone like boiled fucking hot butter and splashed it on someone's face.
It wasn't butter though.
Damn, what? Oil?
Yeah. No, that wasn't the wild. Probably the wildest thing I seen was an individual stab a dude probably like 80 times.
80?
And this dude lived. Shit. But it was crazy because I wasn't in the unit, but I heard about it and shit. But I worked in the kitchen, and there was this lieutenant. He was real cool with me and my partner. And he said, hey, Ortega, so-and-so, come check this out. So we're like, what the fuck? We go in his office, and he shows us on the video. He's like, look at these pussies. He's talking about the guards because they're on the other side of the plexiglass. Like, stop, please stop. And
watching this fool shake them? Damn, what a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, a bunch of bitches. That's what even the lieutenant was like, look at these pussies. And so I'm watching this dude hit this dude like 7. Like,
this nigga died because of the fucking security
and his knife
bitches.
bent, bro. Like, he had like a makeshift knife and it bent. This fool literally stopped, put it on the ground, straightened it out, and then hit this fool again.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's straight bitches
what the
right
fuck?
there.
This is wild.
And the guards ain't do shit?
They were scared. Bro.
That's why he showed them, like, look at these pussies.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Bro. They didn't want to go in the pod.
I don't know.
And the dude that did it had a life sentence, so he didn't give
There was 2 of them, he said.
The guy that was shanking people? I don't know.
Oh, no, not that guy. The fucking fool's watching, like, telling him to stop.
Yeah.
That fool's a savage. The other guy's
he had a life sentence, so he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, that explains everything.
Yeah, but that's how real it can get in there.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Do they separate?
That's pretty crazy, dog.
They try to. They usually do, but at that time they were trying to make a point like, this is our prison and we're gonna put who we want in this prison. And then in doing so, they kept aggravating the assaults and the violence.
Hey, there's a movie about that shit.
Yeah.
With fucking
There's a movie about everything, bro.
Nah, straight up, like, who was it? The fool that played Batman the first time. Fucking, not the first time.
Not Adam West.
No, it starts with a V.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, him. And he's like an OG in the prison. Fucking, he's in the prison bus, and these homies start a riot, and they're trying to escape him.
Yeah.
And they shank some fool, and like, oh, it's for white supremacists. And the little homie that just got in, he gives it to some fool. He killed some fool for breaking in his house, and the fool ran out of his house and died. Yeah. And so they arrested him.
Did you cry?
Oh, no, that ain't a crying movie.
Yeah,
that ain't Titanic, nigga. Nah. But this fool fucking killed some homie that broke in his house, and he died on his property. They took him to prison, and Val Kilmer's he's an OG.
He is an OG in that movie. I know what you're talking
about. The movie?
Oh, I don't even remember what it is, but it's a gangsta ass movie.
But hey, you know what?
Val Kilmer has some glasses and shit. And he fucking takes his glasses off and like pulls them apart, and he's got a fucking shank and shit.
Yeah, it's full.
I
But on some real
But
shit,
it's
aside
dope.
from like the movies and
I
shit,
don't know
like
what you're talking about.
in there, homie,
Like,
it can get really
Are
like
they robbing a bank?
it can get
Nah,
really real.
They're in prison.
It could get really real in a split second. Like
Yeah,
literally
anything.
one day I was playing cards and I'm playing with this blood and this other old school black dude and some other off brand.
So how does that work? You're allowed to play with different gangs?
Yeah, you can play poker with whoever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's not like it's just more of a respect. You know what I mean? You could be from any hood, bro, as long as people.
What's the one hood they don't let play cards?
Chomos. You ain't playing no cards with no
Tight.
chomos, motherfucker.
Dope.
Val Kilmer.
Piece of shit. But no, like it gets real. So I'm playing cards, and my homie comes to whisper in my ear, "Hey, bro, check this out. A situation just happened, and you need to cash out." I'm like, "What the fuck?" All right, so I cash out, and I get ran down to him. We gotta go to the yard, bro, and we gotta have our fucking blades in hand and ready. And I go out there, and it's with these blood niggas, and they're about.
So how do they sneak
They're about 30.
filetos around?
Bro, that's just easy, you know?
Well, there's maintenance workers, bro. People work in maintenance, so you can get stilled from anywhere, even in the kitchen, bro. Fools were doing like
Just hand it to you with your tray and shit.
Well, there's plenty of ways, bro. Yeah,
Pass it the wire, Holmes.
Whatever. Yeah.
It could,
Lenient, Holmes.
you can make one in your cell, bro, if you got the right
Toothbrush
shit.
and the lighter. You're good.
Yeah, a toothbrush, a lighter. People were getting their big radios with the plexiglass and breaking them and using them plexiglass and getting bangers. But
Those are machetes, bro.
yeah, but on some real shit, bro. So we go to the yard and there's like 30 bloods and they're Chicano fools and blacks because the blood, one of their blood homies had beat up one of my homies. He called them out and they went and did their thing and didn't tell nobody in the kitchen. And so next thing you know, we're in the yard like 30 deep and they're in the yard like 30 deep and we're ready for war, dog. And it gets real as fuck at that moment. You know, your life's on the line. I'm looking across the way and there's all these brothers and there's all these gente and their bloods and I'm with my homies.
You ever get cut or anything?
No, I never got shanked or nothing like that, thankfully. But at that time, it got worked out politically, and people got what was coming to them on their own,
So how are the politics though? Like
Shit,
since you brought that a little bit.
Shit, the politics is real as fuck, bro.
So the
politics is like this: if you're part of something, you make a judgment call or a mistake or whatever it is, whatever kind of decision you make, it's gonna affect everybody. So if I disrespect this Crip fool and call him a bitch in front of everybody, now
your whole hood's called
it's
him a
the
bitch, pretty much.
homies call him a bitch, and their homies are ready to be like, "Fuck you," and we all go. You know what I mean? But sometimes it gets worked out politically. The politics is like, look, he disrespected him.
Handle
he
yours.
disrespected him. You fucking check your homie, and we'll check my homie, and we'll.
So it all comes back to the OG.
Yeah, it comes to a person that got a level head and that's running the spot and shit. And it just comes to just being, you know what I mean, a realist, you know what I mean? Like, okay, because if you don't have somebody like that, then it could all go bad.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You don't have a
So when you
good captain.
When you first get to prison,
Sucks.
what do you gotta like? You gotta prove yourself. You gotta.
Nah, you ain't gotta prove nothing, bro. But you go to a reception center where they do like tests. They take your blood, they check you, see if you got any kind of diseases, this, that. Then after that, it's like a temporary facility, and you work your way from like unit. They got 4 units. You go to unit 1, and you're locked down 23 hours a day. You come out 1 hour. You can shower, use the phone. They have a day room with a TV. Usually they're playing sports because sports is always.
So did you have to like climb a ladder in like rank wise as a gang?
Nah, not really, bro. You know,
never had to
when it
wash
comes
boxers,
to
none of
that, it's just about just being a solid dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being
just
humble.
carrying yourself as a solid individual and
So you don't fucking
Don't
let
act
people
like a
punk
bitch.
you around
Yeah.
and just
Don't act like a
don't be a
bitch.
bozo. Don't be
Be a
out there
bozo.
fucking talking shit to people.
Exactly.
You
be a
straight.
snitch.
And you're always gonna
It
have
literally
that
comes
one
down to
motherfucker.
respect, right?
Yeah. 9
You
times out
respect
of
people,
10.
they respect you.
9
But
times
there is
out-
bullies though, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. 9 times
Even in
out-
your own hood,
Even
like
in
there's
every
bullies,
hood, bro.
right?
Yeah, one time I was playing poker and this Crip fool that had life sentence fucking was losing bad. He was
So
young.
all you have to do, like when you run and say like you fresh in, someone like one of the motherfuckers try to bully you, you just gotta wild out with him. Like, fuck it.
fuck
You want
it.
to be a bully? Stick this motherfucker, fight this fool.
You can do whatever.
And then you'll gain the respect or whatever.
Well, it's not even about the respect. It's just about, I'm not going to let you punk me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then
That's
everyone
tight, yeah.
wants to punk you after that.
Yeah, and but,
Yeah, no,
but
no,
trust
that's
me,
real.
Yeah, like,
But trust me, bro. There's
yeah.
some
There's some
solid,
real bullies in
really
there,
rough-
though.
Yeah, real bullies that is
Like, don't
G'd
give
up.
a fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
and they
give a
don't
fuck.
give a fuck.
Like, I ain't never getting out of here.
Yeah,
Nigga, like,
you know
shit.
what I mean? But I'm pretty humble dude and I'm cool. So a lot of people from every side got respect for me. You know, I worked out with from Denver, East Side oldie homies. I worked out with motherfuckers like my homies, dog, like everyday dudes that I fuck with, and they're from Denver, Springs, Pueblo, wherever the fuck. I don't care as long as it's respect, then we cool.
Yeah, sure.
So say you grow up and you have a black homie, and you're different gangs. You just go into prison at the same time. How does that work? Like, are you allowed to be cool with the homie like that still in there? If you're different hoods and different sets.
Yeah, you're allowed to be cool with motherfuckers and shit like that. You could be cool with whoever you want to be cool with.
I was just wondering.
You
'Cause
just
I don't
can't,
know, you know.
you just can't overstep boundaries.
Like, as
so
long-
okay, if he's a black
if he
dude,
gets into some shit, you can't have his
yeah,
back.
but if
'Cause
he,
then
so
you-
we go to the chow hall, I can't go sit with him and his homies.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't go sit at the black table.
But
It's
just play cards.
But he can't sit at the. But that's different. Playing cards is just in the day room, just whatever. When
Everyone.
we go to the
That's
chow
a mixed
hall,
racial.
it's you're with your kind and you stay with your kind.
Yeah,
That's it.
make peace with everyone.
You know what I mean? And he can't, vice versa. He can't come just sit with me and my homies because they'll be like, nah, bro, it's not. It's just politics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sucks. You know what I'm saying? We could be cool as fuck.
That's fucking racism,
Yeah,
bro.
hey.
But it's real in here, right? I mean, it is racist,
yeah,
but
that shit's real.
it's a mutual racism.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't like black people don't like us. It's just like you stay with your people, bro. And we stay with
Aryans
ours.
ain't
That's
gonna go
crazy.
chill in day room
That's
with
wild.
black people, and Mexicans they do it because, like, all right, the TV's on.
Yeah,
let's
but it's-
fucking,
it's
I'll
wild,
kick
bro.
it with this black homie right now, and this Mexican.
How the
But-
fuck do you know?
Nah, but fucking.
He's been watching fucking 60 Days In.
And now you mad.
I'm
You ever,
just a nigga.
you ever meet any like athletes?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't meet no athletes, but I met
Like people
Brandon
that could have been
Marshall's brother.
stars?
Or like famous. Any
I met Brandon Marshall's little brother.
I met Brandon
Yeah.
Marshall.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in Denver one day.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sat at the fucking bar. I was like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
fucking care.
He's on
At the bar.
Yeah.
Instead of saying "Let me buy you a drink," he's like, "Hey, buy me a drink."
He's like the
money, man.
My
Can't
chest.
you sign my chest? He's so good. He got it tattooed on him and shit.
These niggas is wild.
I don't want to sound racist, but
Now
the only
you're
reason
mad.
he was in that bar is because he's like,
Hey, this is the only reason why you met him. Now you mad.
White privilege is real.
Yeah, but yeah, I met Brandon Marshall's little brother and shit. And,
King Little G's little brother too.
oh yeah, I did meet. Shout out to King Little G's older brother, actually,
older
Psycho. That fool's a straight gangster though. He's with the function, but I like him because he's humble. He never really mentioned his brother or really talked about nothing. And I asked him why, because I fucked with him for like a whole year working out and just as a homie, my everyday homie. And he's like, bro, I don't need motherfuckers to fuck with me because of my brother. You know what I'm saying? But then we got in a situation and got locked up in the hole for probably like a month and a half. And he had his pictures and he showed me all his pictures of his brother. He had this one picture with King Little G and then and with some bitch on the bed with him in a thong. He's like, and it said on the back, some random in Vegas. I was like, this nigga's crazy. But
Is
yeah.
that popular though? Like, I'm sure it is. Bitches be sending that fucking.
Oh yeah,
You got like people probably be flipping them and shit.
Well, they can't send news.
Yeah, they
no
got
more.
an OnlyFans for prison.
They can't send like butt naked pictures no more because motherfucking chomos and shit fucked up the game. Piece of shit.
Fuck them, though.
Yeah, they're piece of shit ass niggas. But anyway,
They
fuck.
also
So
burn-
because of the chomos,
burn.
you cannot get a butt naked picture. You can't get magazines no more. When I first went to prison, you could get penthouse, all that. I had a whole like my shelf was just. You come in my room, it was all set up, clean and everything, and I had like books laid out. Homie's like, oh, let me check that out. Go ahead, my boy. You know what I mean? We're in
Just
prison.
don't make this page sticky. I want to see the pages. Don't make it sticky.
You make the pages sticky, then you're gonna buy me a new one.
Just don't touch your dick. In
But
front
the
of me,
thing
dude.
was, yeah, because of the chomos, they took that shit away, bro. They took all naked
That's
pictures
some
away.
fucked up shit.
So now they can send
So
pictures.
how's that go? Like chomos stay with chomos in? You know, like politics
Chomos is more like them.
Do they get beat up a lot? I would hope.
Nah, they get protected by the system.
Yeah, for sure.
The system says if you hurt or
It's a hate
assault a
crime.
chomo, it's a hate crime. So say
An extra 20 years.
So say this.
Really?
You know what assault carries like?
So,
4 to 2
so
to
if
6.
a dude was
2 to
locked
6.
up in prison,
If they're gay and you
for
say it,
raping like an infant baby, because there's
Yes.
fucking weird.
And that is.
They get protected.
Fuck yeah. So check this out. An assault carries like 2 to 6.
Wow.
But you go and beat up a chomo, it's considered hate crime, so it's 4 times the presumptive range, which means you add 4 to 6 4 times. So now you're looking at
20 to
32
36.
years for just beating up this fucking piece of shit. But these fools know their place, though. They ain't out there just living all happily. They go to the microwave, sneak, warm up their food, go to the
you ain't got
shut
Twan
their-
with a fucking knot in their shirt.
Yeah,
and shit,
they go
making
back, shut
breakfast.
they go back, sneak like little mice and shit. Go warm up their food, go back, shut their door and lock it and stay in their cell with all their TV and all that shit. And they don't come in the day room. The soft motherfuckers are in the day room playing poker on the phone, watching sports in the day room. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Playing Madden.
Yeah, playing in fucking whatever it is, bro. Like there's parlay tickets, we gamble. Like it's prison, but at the same time, these fools are like outcasts from being a part of.
I just don't understand.
Society.
They're excluded.
Yeah, you go to the chow hall, they sit like alone.
They got their own table.
Yeah, they sit alone.
I
Got
just
some
don't
solo
understand.
So how
tables.
fucked is the system? How super rough.
Whoa.
Hey,
That's
hey.
rhetorical,
We
right?
got
He
enough
just
time.
explained it.
Rhetorical.
You ain't been listening?
Fucking chomos and rapers
Hey,
Are
get
protected.
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 And they probably get fucking 4 to 6 years?
2 to 4.
And like, 2 to life and shit. Like what you're saying is, bro, 2 to life. Like I can't talk to you, motherfucker. But anyway, no, on some real shit though, I did want to talk about how flawed the system is because I just went through this little 6 months in the court system and shit. So check this out. I got out, homie, on parole, and I was doing great. I got my own place on the lease with my name. I was proud. Like, you know how hard it is for a convicted felon on parole to
Get a
somebody
job
Yeah.
and
to
anything.
rent a place to you.
And then
Yeah,
tatted
for
the
sure.
fuck up. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't hate on you, but you tatted the fucking
tatted up,
hairline.
gangstered
and all
up.
that.
Yeah,
So-
people judge.
So I got a
fuck
place.
yeah.
I got a vehicle. I got a job. I was working, doing everything. No hot UAs for a whole year, bro. Had a daughter, and just really doing good. One mistake, bro. One little tiny mistake put me back in that fucking system, and they didn't give a fuck, bro. Like I try to explain to my attorney, like, look, I got people that are saying that I didn't do this shit. The people that are the victims of supposedly this crime, they're right in there. It was like, he didn't do anything. I'm not a victim of any crime. And you know what I'm saying? Furthermore, when the cops talked to me, I was upset and angry. Of course I said things out of anger. And they don't give a fuck. And I'm like, look, so you're going to leave me here while all my shit that I worked hard for dwindles away for some shit that I didn't do. With the
Just because you're a convicted felon, they treat you, you're a piece of shit forever.
And the
in their
person
eyes.
that you're saying
That's
I did it
fucked
to
up.
is saying I didn't do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So literally, bro, like it's fucked up because going through the system and going through, like the court process and shit, dealing with my attorney, this fool was acting like real standoffish, like, well, I nonchalant, like, well, we'll see. They said, okay, so check this out. They set my court date August 4th for status conference and trial to October 25th from August 4th. So I waited August, September, October 25th. Get there, go to court at 12.
Oh, we're going to
sit there in
postpone
the fucking holding cell for 3 hours by myself in a fucking isolated room. Go upstairs to court for 2 minutes, and they said, Your Honor, District Attorney so-and-so ain't here, so we would like an extension to just postpone this. And but we did offer him a deal. I'm like, fuck your deal, motherfucker. I didn't do shit. And how the fuck you gonna make me wait 3 fucking months, sit in the holding cell for 3 hours and tell me can I get an extension? And so the judge is like, oh, November 15th? Oh, that, and my attorney's like, that's fine, Your Honor. Cool. That was it.
So now you got to sit
Did
there
you have a
another
public defender?
fucking 30 days.
No, I had a private attorney that was court appointed through the state of Colorado because there was a conflict of interest. But
So it was a public pretender.
pretender, pretty much. He wasn't a public defender.
Well,
he was a private.
when they do like that, they
Yeah.
actually hire real attorneys.
Yeah, they hired a real attorney, but he was probably.
But even those
worse.
hired attorneys.
Yeah, those
He's
always try.
working for free. So
Yeah.
he didn't give a fuck about me. So anyway, I'm like, damn, man. I waited 3 months just to get reset for 3 fucking weeks. So I'm thinking I'm gonna beat this case and everything. 3 weeks go by, I go back to my status conference, and my attorney comes in and he's like, "Hey, we got some bad news." I'm like, "What? Things have changed." I'm like, "They changed how?" He's like, "Well, they subpoenaed your victim, and they're in contact with her, and she's most likely going to come to court, or she's going to get a bench warrant. So, what do you want to do? How do you want to move?" They got an offer right here on the table. I'm like, "Man, I ain't trying to take no offer. I didn't do shit."
But let me see the offer.
But so I asked him
Can
to
I look at it?
go check.
I don't want it.
I said, "How legit is this subpoena? Can you check it? And if so, can you counter offer this dude with what he was saying was a 3rd degree assault with 7 or time served,
yeah.
or attempted 3rd degree assault with 7 months, which you'd have to do a few more months." I was like, "Well, if the subpoena is legit, let's just do attempted assault with time served instead of the assault." He said, "That's what I was thinking." So he goes in there, comes back, says,
Thank God it worked.
Says, "Yeah, it's legit." He said they subpoenaed her at this time, at this date, and if she don't come.
And then I'll guarantee the judge was able to see like you got shot.
What
all
judge
that
you had?
bullshit you dealt
Shit,
with.
I had Fields, bro. One of the fucking most dickhead judge in the world.
I never had.
In the world.
In the world, bro. He's such a dick, bro. But anyway, so yeah, I said, you know what? I don't want to put people through this. You know what I mean? I don't want to, put people in a situation where they got to choose their kids and their freedom for my freedom. So I'll go ahead and just take the attempted assault with time served and let's get it done. So we did it, but the fact of that situation was by pleading guilty to that charge, I violated my parole, a condition of my parole. So now I got answers to the parole board, and then it took a week. It took a week for
them to get back to you.
Yeah, and then I had a hearing. So they had a hearing on my situation, and
Thank God parole.
there was 3 people that went with me, and 2 of them, both of them got sent back to prison for the remainder of their parole sentence. And I'm last, and I'm just like, fuck, man. So I go in there and shit, and he's like, your name, your DOC number, whatever this date on this hearing is because you violated this condition, you caught a new case. And then it's like, any recommendations from your parole officer? And my parole officer's like, yeah, we'd like to go ahead and just dismiss this complaint. He's done 155 days in jail, and my supervisors and I think that's cool, sufficient to put him back out on parole. And he goes, well, did he get his charges dismissed? And the guy's like, no, but he pled to a lesser charge, so we'd like to just go ahead and dismiss it.
155 days in county.
So the parole board
Sounds right. I did a weekend, bro. I was like,
so the parole board
shit, bro.
so the
Sitting
parole
on the
board
boys and
member
girls chairs.
he agreed with their recommendation.
Toilets are just in a bank.
and reinstated my
No
parole.
doors. Walls are this tall.
But I'll get to that. But the fact of the matter is, bro, that dude could have sent me back for probably like 7 or 8 more months to the penitentiary
To finish off the parole.
to finish off my parole.
Kill your number, yeah.
And
Can you kill your number now?
Yeah.
You can? Because I heard that you have to have at least a year tail. No? You could go in there and just straight kill your number?
Yeah. So, no.
And even if not, you can get a year tail, but all you got to do is go out.
It'll be a different type of year tail. It wouldn't be like a parole, like...
This is the thing. If you go to prison, you have a mandatory parole period. Whatever class felony it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if it's like a class 6,
So you can't kill your number.
No, you can, but you have to get out on parole, do the
and
parole,
violate it.
do the parole, and then successfully complete it, and then you kill your number.
No. But can you?
So
kill
that's
your
what
number
I'm saying.
Jail?
In prison now, you can't just come straight out a free man.
No.
You have to do parole, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mandatory parole. In the state of Colorado, the law says there's a mandatory term of parole sentence. So if you say the least class felony is a class 6 felony, it's mandatory 1 year. A class 5 is 2. A class 4 is 3.
Yeah, that's CR 120/.
And a class
256.
2 is 5 years. Or 3 is 5 years. Because I had first degree burglary with domestic violence. Because me and my bitch got in the Army. I got felony probation a long time ago.
Did you slap?
Nah, I fucking beat the shit out of her. I was kidding. Now you're mad.
Now you're mad.
Nah, innocent till proven guilty. But anyway, I got probation and I fucked it up.
I wasn't convicted. I was charged. Big difference.
But check this out. I took a deal on a felony 3 for probation. I fucked up the probation, and I didn't know this at the time. But so I got the 4 years of the probation of prison, but it carries a mandatory parole sentence of 5 years.
Oh shit!
So now I just turned 4 years of probation into 9 years of prison, because I got to do 4 and then 5 on parole. And anytime you violate parole, you go back. And I violated parole, and they sent me back for my whole.
And another time you fucked up too. Wasn't like when you were in the halfway house the first time, and whatever happened. I don't know this whole story, but you like left that place. That's like literally escape from like a facility. So you get like automatic 4 years.
So
automatic.
how long ago was that? Because
you had a year and a half left.
That was 2012. I left.
A year left. And
that's when I got shot, bro. Because I came to Pueblo. And that shit happened in that class.
So by then it was already escape. It wasn't just walking away from the facility.
No, bro, it's escape, bro, because you're a DOC. You're a Department
it's always
of Correction.
Okay, well,
you can't walk away. That's escape.
So in work release for the longest time, if you just walked away,
it's just walking away.
Yeah, but now it is escape.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because too many motherfuckers were doing it and been like, I don't give a fuck. It's only another year,
bro. You know a lot about this shit.
So what was there?
AJ be chilling.
AJ's like starstruck. I never met a fucking criminal.
He's always put him away.
Yeah, shit. Hey, the struggle.
Yeah, the fucking burn
I locked these motherfuckers up. It's not near me face to face.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, it's something I'm not proud of, and it's something that I had to learn the hard way. But you know,
hey, you learned it.
When you're in that bitch, when you're in that bitch. You're in it, bro. Like you can't be a
So
bitch.
was there a time like in prison where you were like, I'm gonna be here the rest of my life. I'm gonna be coming back, all right? You know what I mean?
Like fuck it, I'm just
like
gonna
I
kill
know
everybody
I
and get
have
out
homies that are like, this is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back, you know?
Nah.
And I got some friends that've been to prison for like 15, 20 years, bro, and they don't even want to come outside.
Yeah,
they don't even want to be free.
Not for me,
bro. That shit's on. They're like,
their life.
They look at it like how I look at going into prison. They look at coming home as prison.
Yeah, not for me, bro. My freedom is the most precious thing that I want in life, bro. And I had to learn that the hard way. It's like
how important it really was.
I even wrote a verse one time.
You were forced to realize.
I even wrote a verse in that shit one time. Like it's like. But I'm locked in this cage and it feels like slavery because it's like, you know what I mean? You forced to be in a place and do the same thing day in and day out and day in and day out for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, I just want to be free, bro.
So when you're in
anybody ever try to like extort you or anything? In
fuck, no.
When you're in prison though, do you like
that's only soft motherfuckers in there.
Do you count down the days
some
though?
ones get extorted. They get extorted, but sometimes they'll tell.
Do you count down the days?
Fuck no.
Nah, you don't even try to think about that.
The way I looked at it was my world's in here. And if I focus out there, I'll go crazy. If I thought about my kids, my girl every single day and what's going on out there, I would fucking just
lose it up.
Yeah. So I had to focus my mind inside that world.
Yeah, you got
and don't get me wrong, I called my family and talked to them and all that.
But you couldn't focus.
But once it was the end conversation was done,
he went
back to that world.
Reality.
So when
how wild,
when you're locked
bro.
up and shit, when do you find out like who is the person that contacts you and shit like, hey, like you're gonna be out in like 4 months, you'll be out in like 3 months or whatever it is, you know? Like, do they let you know,
or is it just
I got a question.
Pack your shit up and let's go.
Nah, you gotta go through a process to get out. So you're gonna kind of know because you gotta. Either you're going to finish your sentence completely and they have to let you out, or you're going to see the parole board and they're going to decide either they let you out or
and you're going to see them
so
over
you'll
and over
know when your parole date is.
Yeah,
too,
so in 2017, my parole date was in 2018, and I seen the parole board and they were like, you were just out 1 year ago. You came back with a new case for selling drugs and having a possession of a weapon. Why the fuck should I let you right out? And I'm like, look, man, I'm giving my little spiel.
They give you a chance to
I gave her my little spiel. The lady wasn't having it. She set me back for another year. So I sat there another year. And then 2019.
Another year.
I seen the pro board again the next year. And I progressed to a camp, bro, which was lovely. There's not even a fence around that motherfucker.
You can go down the street and get a haircut.
They got, bro, in Rifle, they had like deer and fucking wild turkeys, and there's no fence. And I fed them ramen noodles.
I fed them.
Love ramen noodles, boy. Shit.
That's why they keep coming back. That's why they keep coming back. Like, damn, someone's gonna give me something.
Yeah, for real. They like them ramen noodles.
So did you ever have to do something that jeopardized your freedom in there?
Yeah, for sure.
You ain't got it.
I had to make
Statute of limitations.
I had to make.
It's not real.
I had to do. Look, dog. I had to do things that necessarily I didn't want to do, but I had to.
Yeah, because then you get treated like the chomos, or then you get extorted.
Well,
right?
it ain't extorted.
Or is that not a
no,
real thing?
it's more like
This fool's
You don't want to be
you're a bitch.
And when you're a bitch in there, you're dead in there. That's death in prison.
So you can't act like a bitch.
Yeah, you never.
You have to, bro. You have to do things that you.
Don't look at me, little puppet.
Yeah, don't even like.
No. Then I'm not
Real
telling you
shit,
to
though.
elaborate like, oh, I stabbed somebody. No.
it ain't
But I
like that.
guarantee there was days in there. It's like, man, I might have to do some shit I don't want to do.
for sure.
I could fucking do 25.
But I'm gonna do it because I'm not a bitch.
Shit,
Yeah.
straight up.
Well, it ain't just because I'm not a bitch.
There's times-
but it's because if
So
you
that's the
don't
question,
do it, then you are a bitch.
Yeah.
Straight up, your homies are like, fool, you're a weak ass motherfucker. You got no heart. You're a coward.
Bozo, nigga.
And
What's
You're
the
a weenie
word?
ass
What's the
bozo.
word in prison? Like
You're a bozo.
you can't be called like a punk. That was
bitch.
the shit back in the
fuck
day.
no.
A bitch.
A bitch. A
You don't
punk,
want to get called a bitch?
a broad,
Buster.
All of them.
no,
Bozo,
a bitch,
a punk,
a punk
a
are the
bitch,
two worst.
A weenie.
Bitch and a punk.
Soft.
Bitch and a
Yeah,
punk,
that's what I thought.
You gotta fight.
Yeah,
You
for
gotta
sure.
fight.
Oh, that's in the streets, dude.
Yeah. Fuck you, punk.
Soft.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Fuck it. There's not even a question. We gotta go.
And let me explain it again. Like when we start the podcast to say hello, ladies and gentlemen and bitches.
Yes, sir.
I'm not taught like I already explained it before, but I'm gonna say
Explain
it
it again.
When I say bitches, I'm not talking about
Women.
females.
No, but no.
You know, like people assume it right away.
Anyone could be a
why
bitch.
why is he fucking talking down on women like that? You know,
Yeah.
like I said before, I know more male bitches than I do females.
Facts, nigga.
For real.
That was right.
He's been in the band, so you know he knows.
But
This is red M&M's for lipstick.
you don't look. Hey,
You act like a
Damn.
bitch, you're a fucking bitch.
You been in jail.
the crazy
I
thing
love
is,
mine,
though,
man.
brother, like on some real shit. The crazy thing is the adjustment coming from prison to the streets and fucking with fools that are on that gangster tip. Because out here, it's like you get called a bitch and you try to bang with somebody, they got a gun and might end your life.
Yeah.
In there, you get called a bitch,
And
go
it's
bang with
mostly
somebody,
square
you go
up.
in the room, shut the door, and it's just you two. So I came out with that mentality one time in 2013.
Which
like,
could get you killed here.
yeah, but you get you murked here.
By a
And
little baby.
Little kids,
Little
little young
10-year-olds
bucks.
be carrying guns out here.
yeah, so say the little 15-year-old like, oh, you fucking bitch. Like, what motherfucker
Yeah,
you
remember
slapping?
some
And
fool-
he pulls the gun and
This
pops
fool
you.
went to the, in Pueblo, bro. He went to this pizza place over, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
Went out there and some little kid ran up on him with a strap. Didn't shoot though, thank God.
Yeah.
But he was like, what, 13, 14 years old?
Young kid,
ran up
man.
on a strap. Like,
Young kid.
What do you
Damn.
think about that? Because, like, I know you've been gang affiliated your whole life since you were a young buck, too. You know, like, what do you think about, like, how the OGs are handling their hoods, like, with the youngsters nowadays? And,
I just feel like, homie, there's not a lot of structure the way there is in jail and prison. In prison, there's a hierarchy, there's structure, there's respect, there's a way to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Chain of
You
command.
can't just go around and call people bitches and punks and pull out
Yeah.
straps and pull out knives and this and that because it's gonna affect a lot of different people and you're gonna fucking get
That
dealt with.
affects the business in
Yeah,
there too.
and business too. Facts. You know what I mean? Say
See,
you
that's
don't-
the thing out
say
here.
you
though.
got a
People don't
store.
work together, man.
Yeah, you
know
say
what
you
I
got
mean?
a store in prison and you're selling everything, homie, and these crip fools owe you hundreds of dollars, and this fool just went and called him a bitch. Now you're going to war. Like you're gonna lose. You're gonna go to the whole.
People are-
like everything.
people are haters, though, you know? Like,
So there's no structure out
that's
here.
the reason why, like, I brought up this podcast is I'm trying to put our city up on something, you know?
Exactly.
We're not known for something. We're known for fucking crime.
Oh,
Like,
we're known for something. It's just
Philly.
not good.
I work out of town, you know, and all these people, like, I talk to all these fucking people, and, oh, where you from, this and that. Oh, I'm from Pueblo, and they look at me weird. Yeah.
Oh, in Springs, I
I'm
get
like-
it the worst.
What the fuck you looking at me like that for? You know?
Because we work in some nice
Oh, you're from
neighborhoods.
Pueblo, you know? Right away, you're from Pueblo. You're a fucking thug. You're a gangbanger and this and that. And it's like, you're tripping, bro.
Stereotype, bro.
You're tripping.
Bro, I go home and play
that's
video
what I'm trying
games
to
and
do,
chill with
not
my
just-
daughter.
Yeah, for real.
Like home.
Like, dude, I'm a father, dude. I'm just trying to get home to my kids.
Yeah,
bro.
like,
But the reality of it, homie, is this ugly world right
And
now.
that's what I'm
It
trying
is.
to. That's what I'm trying to do. Not just for Pueblo, for Colorado all around. Like, we don't have nothing really.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't have anyone that's ever trying to change their cities, and it's all in Colorado. It's all, oh, I'm the best at this. I'm the best at that. That's all it is at the end of the fucking day.
And
I'm
you know
saying
what,
nobody
bro?
wants to work together.
What
Everybody
did I
wants to
miss?
eat themselves
Yeah.
and not feed their people.
You know what? I was
just
thinking
saying-
about that on the music tip too,
And
because
same with that, you know, like I don't fuck with a lot of people that make music, besides like the people I fuck with, you know, like my friend, my family.
Which I think that's disrespectful.
And I feel bad because like I do get hit up by all these fucking people about music and this and that, and I'm just like, you're grimy a little bit. Like, I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah, and that's,
But I feel bad about that because I do want to put Colorado somewhere.
yeah. And that's the thing, bro. It's like, how can you work with somebody when they're grimy individuals? You know what I'm saying? Even in prison, I have people that were my so-called homies, but I felt they were grimy, so I kept them at arm's length with a distance. But at the same time, I respected them and had their back.
So who's more loyal, people in the streets or people in prison?
Honestly, bro.
Friend-wise.
You can't do that.
Friend-wise.
No, that's a trick question.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, the fuck it is.
Okay, tell me how.
Because in prison, you might be forced to live with someone in a cell. So
Not
they can
really.
be loyal in the South. Listen to me.
Not what he said.
In the street, you get to choose. You don't get to choose
bit.
in prison.
A little bit.
Yeah, but you don't get to choose worldwide.
Like you want to live with and shit. Like when
You don't get to choose worldwide. You get to choose who's in that fucking cell block.
Yeah.
Well,
So you choose your
it comes
best
down
friend
to
in the
this
cell
though,
block.
because I'm sure he's met probably better people in
Not that many.
reality in prison. I'm sure he's met some good fucking people, bro.
Hell yeah. I met my boy Texaco. Shout out to
Solid
Texaco.
motherfuckers.
That fool was a fucking army sniper in the army, bro, and he got
Tell you, the
off-
sniper, what the fuck's he doing in prison? What the hell?
Shit, he caught a double life sentence. Some fool shot to jack him in the springs.
And he
That's
killed
what I'm
him.
saying.
He's a sniper. See, I think they should get a pass for
Okay,
that.
he got on leave, went to Springs.
But it kind of depends on what you kill for.
Hey, trying to buy a
Bro,
abundance
if you're
of
taught
some
to be a
weed,
killer,
and
you should
some
get a
fool shot
little
a
bit less
jacket
leave,
and pulled a gun on
severe
him.
of a
And
sentence.
his natural
because
instinct was to
you
react,
taught that
Yeah,
by
no.
and he killed him.
an institute. Like,
That's whack.
And he got double life. Yeah, and he's one of the most humble. He's studying right now for his associate's degree.
That's what I'm saying,
He was
man.
sociology, bro. He was studying it.
See, yeah, like
in
that, you
college.
should get a pass. 'Cause
That's what I'm saying
bullshit.
though. Like
And he was
people
showing me
in prison,
pictures and
you
shit
know,
of
I'm sure
his
you
sniper
meet some
pictures in the army. Like
great
he's
fucking people,
Yo.
good people.
humble.
I
But
actually,
shit happens, you know. Like people fuck up. We all fuck up.
Yep.
Who knows?
I
The
have
system
a
ain't
buddy
true.
who went to prison for kind of same shit. Fucking dude was flashing a gun while they were driving and shit, and he had his kids with him. And like he pulled over, you know what I mean? Dude got out. He fucking took dude's gun and fucking beat the shit out of him with dude's own gun. Went to prison for like 10 years because of it.
See, that's
And
Thank God.
he's like, dude, it was
thank
his
God
gun.
only God knows some of the shit I
Yeah.
did, bro.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like, how are you defending yourself and you're the one who?
But that's how unjust the system is, brother. They don't.
It's
give
called
a
the
fuck.
injustice. We don't call it the
It's
justice system
injustice.
around here.
Like it's injustice. Okay, yesterday I was in Denver and I was chilling with some people that was friends of friends, and I was talking to this guy. He was a coach for troubled youth or whatever. But his son, bro, was 19 years old, and he was walking home. He said in Denver, and some dudes rolled up on him and jammed him and shit like that. And he was like, "Fuck you, Zion." You know what I mean? Well, he said somebody reached for something, and the dude and his son stabbed the guy and killed him. 19 years old. And he went through the trial and all that, and
Double
he ended
life.
up beating. They didn't try to give him no deals, no plea agreements, nothing. But he ended up getting manslaughter and getting 7 years. 19 years old, brother, for walking home and fools running up on him
And defending himself.
and he
Yeah,
killed
that's some
somebody.
fucked up shit.
So
now he's in the penitentiary for 7 years.
So
Kyle
how's
Rittenhouse
the
goes in
self-defense system work in Colorado?
Self-defense here?
Yeah, like how's that
So
work?
if someone breaks in your home in Colorado, well, I don't know about all Colorado, but I know Pueblo. You have to be able to prove they were trying to cause you bodily injury. So listen to this. This is crazy.
I could prove that.
No, but listen.
That was Make My Day law.
No,
Not
bro.
no
That's
more.
Texas.
Oh, really?
That's only Texas.
Oh, wow.
Colorado used to have it.
We
Used
have,
to.
yeah.
But they changed it. So now you have to prove that they were trying to hurt you.
Yep.
So it's crazy because like
So
a
always
homeless
keep
person,
a throwaway
and they got
and
not
just
only that,
toss it on them. You know what
not
I mean?
only that, not only that do you have to prove that they were trying to hurt you. Now they have squatter law, which is scary because that does to me it don't make no fucking sense.
For the actual
a homeless, like
squatters,
say
right?
I went to Walmart.
He can't
Listen to
just
me.
come here. No.
Yes, they can. Squatter law works like that.
It doesn't work like that. They have
So
to
they
be
told
No. They have to
people I
be
know.
renting like your
No,
house.
the fuck they don't. No, the fuck they don't.
They don't.
No.
No.
So
I
you
know
can just
this
leave the house?
from personal experience.
Yeah.
What?
Trust me. Trust me.
Oh, I
I had to-
explain it later.
I had
We
to
won't-
jump through
We won't
hoops.
say names, but
I had to
Tell
jump
me
through
later.
I've
hoops
heard
to
about it,
fix
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Which, because the
Just tell
lady
me
I
off
know
air.
that
Just
did
tell
it,
me off air.
the lady I
This
knew that
sounds like
did
it's gonna be
it, I had to
long.
fix it. And I did her grab. She thought she was going to play the people
Yeah.
I know, and I played her, whatever. But the squatter law in Pueblo is, and it's crazy because there's this video on, it was like Channel 5 News or whatever. I could show it to you too. I'll show you that later or whatever. But the squatter law in Pueblo is, like say I went to Walmart. Say I went to Denver for the weekend. Some homeless people moved into my house, broke into my house, moved in. I have to give them 90 days to get out of my house to move back in.
Like an eviction?
Yeah, but it's a full eviction. So squatter law is worse than like an emergency eviction or any other. You can't use so there's certain evictions. You could have a 3-day eviction, like 9-day
All I'm
eviction,
saying is,
30
someone
days.
tries to pull that squatter law
squatter
bullshit.
law,
I'm gonna pull the
it's
squad
90
law
days.
bullshit. I'm gonna call the squad, and me and my boys are fucking you up and getting you out of my
I'll
house.
physically remove you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But then you get in trouble for that.
That's all right.
I know. That's why we come.
But
I get it.
But check this
But
out.
this is the law.
But check
That's
this out.
crazy.
Also, the law says this. So, say someone does break in your house and you shoot them or whatever, you have to prove that
they try to attack you,
after
right?
the threat was removed, you stopped.
Yeah,
Like,
you didn't over.
So
You
you
didn't
can't-
like. So you didn't
Overkill.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
like the
Bust
threat.
a full
He was
clip.
You know the
once
way
he was
around
no longer a threat to you. You can't keep.
Yes, you can. You
No.
want to know the way around that?
That's manslaughter.
I could unload. No, I could unload the whole clip.
Yeah, once he's
It's
no
called
longer.
temporary insanity. This motherfucker tried to rob me. It freaked me out, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, you
I
can
lost my
plead
mind.
that,
Shit,
but
my
you know how
homie-
that's
It works.
gonna work in a jury.
No, it works. The problem that don't work is if someone breaks in your house, if you fucking shoot them and they live and they get away,
They
whatever,
can sue you, right?
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, they'll take your crib. They'll
Yeah,
sue you.
That's why they say make sure
Not
you
only
kill
will they
that
sue you,
motherfucker.
you'll go to prison. They won't.
Yeah.
They won't. There's no.
That's whack.
That is whack.
That's fucked up.
That's bullshit.
Someone
And
could
you
try
know
to
the
move
shitty
in my
part?
house.
I shouldn't say this out loud because these
Sucks for
hoes are
them.
gonna start doing it.
I'll go to prison for a little
So
bit.
to get away with burglary or breaking and entering, all they have to say is, "I thought it was a vacant property."
Shut
Water
the
law.
fuck up.
They get away with burglary.
Damn, what? I'm about to
I shouldn't have
off
said
that.
that out loud.
I thought it was
We gotta
vacant
edit that
property.
shit
I
out.
thought it was
Man, where were you
real.
like 12 years ago when I caught my
Fuck
case?
Pueblo, bro.
I do
No,
have
and
a
I'm not playing.
Oh,
This
damn,
is
that's
real.
vacant.
These are
I do have
real
a
laws.
question.
That was vacant.
I do have a question for him. Since Christmas is coming up and shit,
Uh-oh.
like, is there dudes in there that still believe in Santa?
What the fuck you hating on it?
He flies in on a kite.
I ruined it for him.
How did Santa Claus come and visit you
He
guys
did
in
11
Detroit?
years and he just ruined
That's
it.
really
Oh, me.
For
They
real.
ain't got no chimney.
Shit,
That's
that might be.
You're an asshole, bro.
Hey, that might be.
He didn't get to see Santa for 11 years. He gets out and you tell him there's no Santa. He just ruined his life, bro.
Damn.
He just thought he was on the naughty list for the last 11 years and shit.
He saw he ain't checking it twice.
And why God?
Why? Does God even exist?
No.
Wait. real question.
There might be motherfuckers that believe in Santa shit.
Wait.
There's some real
Real
life
quick.
fucking smoked out motherfuckers. They probably do believe in like Santa's coming. What the fuck's wrong with
Wait,
you?
I know some
who's your Lord and
crackheads.
Savior?
Like I said, they're on the naughty list. They're in prison.
Oh, dude.
Let me hear it.
Hey,
What'd he say?
my question: who's your Lord and Savior?
Again?
Again, I got to ask
Okay,
everyone.
answer.
That's my question.
Answer.
What you mean?
comes
Like
up all
my
the time.
faith?
Like,
Yeah. That's what
Shit,
it
I
is.
believe in God, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
against anything else, right?
a devoted like person going to church and doing the daily.
You ain't no fucking pastor, right?
I'm not none of that, and I'm not
Pastor
hating
or
on
pastor?
nobody. Hey,
Pastor.
what I believe in is everybody has their own faith, their own beliefs, and I respect that. For my belief and my faith, I just believe there's somebody up there which I call God, and He looks out for me, and He's gonna provide one way or another. You know what I mean? I just got back out, and I'm getting my life together, and things are happening that you know what I'm saying? Or just
Unpredictable.
One of
Hey.
the
I love
greatest
it.
people I've ever met did mad time in prison. I'm not sure how much time he did in prison, but
What's his name?
he became a pastor.
Who?
Sam, and that's my boy. And shit, I don't even know how much time. Anyone know? But he did some fucking time.
Well, some people, you know, they in there,
18
bro.
years.
It's here to
You gotta
we
know
get here and
that-
talk sometimes because they don't cuss no more.
I like to view
It's
everyone's
crazy.
opinion.
And
Maybe
the
not
shit,
that
he's a
long,
good
but
dude.
Opinion in life. Hey,
That's
hey,
why I sold those
hey,
tickets.
I'm
to.
not hating or nothing.
Which state?
Yeah.
I just like to see your views on life.
That my
because
bad, Sam. For
I got my own views.
My boy.
I got my own views that
Fuck
ain't
you,
no
it's
one
too
else
much.
gonna agree with. I'm not
Well, that's the
disagreeing
thing.
with you, but
But
I'm not.
that's
I'm not
the thing,
hating,
bro. Like, if you
So
look,
are you? Wait,
if you look
are
back
you-
in time,
I'm not hating. I just want to.
Did you just ask
I like-
Dave if he's religious?
Again.
He's got a rosary under his button up.
ooh, wait, is
It's my fucking, what is it? The tattoo right by
that how you praise, nigga? What the fuck?
Tramp stamp. I
Every
got
time he farts,
a
it's a
rosary.
blessing.
I got a rosary tramp stamp, nigga.
Every time he farts, it blows. It's a blessing.
Hey, it's so swerving like that. That's Jesus right there.
Nah, but on some real shit, on the realest shit, like I respect everybody's views and
Yeah,
opinions and
yeah.
stuff like that. But since the beginning of time, since just whatever, everybody's had a view on religion and this and that. That's why there's problems in the world everywhere.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Muslims, Christians, Buddhists,
Fucking
Catholics, Hebrew,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah,
Americans,
you know,
Russians.
Hindus,
Wait,
whatever your religion
I
is.
just want you to know,
That's
I'm not
religion,
hating. I'm
No,
definitely
I don't
not
feel
hating.
that. I don't feel that. But what I'm
I love
saying,
to ask everyone their shit, like, cause
Yeah.
I got a different view, and maybe like, damn, that shit sounds
no,
pretty dope. That,
But
like,
what I'm saying though
shit.
is, brother,
I respect
like
both your views.
this is
So anyway.
this
I
is what I'm
believe in
trying to say.
everything and nothing.
No, this is what I'm trying to say though, is that since the beginning of time, people have disagreed on religion, this and that.
Disagreed on
Yeah.
fish.
But if you put religion aside, I don't care what religion you're from. If your faith is whatever it is in,
I respect
then
it.
Yeah.
that's cool. Like
That's
if you're
what you
if you're
believe in.
if you're a Buddhist, if you're a monk, if you're a Catholic, a Christian, a
Atheist,
atheist, or
yeah,
whatever
all.
the hell you are, cool. Do that and
As
be,
long as it's not affecting me.
yeah.
Right?
But
like,
what I'm saying, like, everybody wants to disagree on this religion or that religion. I don't care what.
That's
It's not.
political. That's
It's
another
not.
political
It's not
problem.
about.
Yeah.
It's not about religion. You know what I'm saying? Put religion aside.
it's about yourself, dog.
yeah. What?
Like,
what
all right, I respect your
Oh
views.
well,
and you
Catholics
respect
gotta go
my
and say the
views.
rosary 100 times.
It's just belief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
you
res-
believe in, I
your
respect.
views.
Like,
It's-
I believe, like, dude, I work hard every week. I believe.
Here, I got a
I
good
believe. What's
explanation
wait,
for
wait.
faith.
Like,
Yeah, no.
like, I know this ain't religion, but like, I believe that, like I said, I work hard every week.
Way hard.
I believe I deserve a fucking blowjob once a week.
Hell yeah, me too.
But I don't get it all the
behind
time.
that
But
Why
Sometimes-
God?
I got a heart on it. I gotta go to sleep. Trying to go to sleep. Why?
but sometimes I'm like,
No, listen.
Hold up. But speaking of how you were saying everybody's religion and people be fighting over it,
Yeah.
which is the dumbest thing because most religions, what do they preach? Peace,
Yeah.
love. So
Harmony,
why
happy.
are you
Why are so many
fighting
wars?
with someone else because they're trying to live peacefully
Because it's
a different
it's
way?
religion.
That's a beautiful way to
Okay.
put it.
So I'm
No,
watching.
hey.
So I'm watching this series, and he
That's
knows
why
about
I'm
it.
not religious.
What is it? The Last Kingdom, and it's
Ooh.
about the pagans and the Christians, right? So this dude Uhtred,
They're literally killing.
this
each
dude
other over their
Uhtred was
beliefs.
born a pagan, but he was raised by Christians and he was baptized and everything
That's
like
like
that.
me, bro.
But they,
But he was.
but back in them times, they hate on him.
Yeah.
They hate on him so bad
because he's a pagan.
because he believes in gods, the gods. You know what I'm saying? The pagans believed in gods, multiple gods.
Yeah,
and the
versus
Christians believed in one God and the Bible and the Word. And that's what it was. So if you...
And that shit's gangster,
this
too,
fool went
the
to
Bible.
war. He literally saved the king. They took his whole land. The Danes took his whole land, his whole shit,
Killed his family.
exiled him, killed his family. And this dude went to war and came back and got his shit back and came back. And this fool said, "You're an outlaw and don't ever step foot in my shit. And matter of fact, go get his kids and bring him here because he can't see them." I'm like, wow. Because why? He's a pagan and he believes in this.
And it's
we
not that he
believe in
even
that.
like, really truly
Wait, so
believed in it in the
Egyptians
beginning.
believe
He
in
was
multiple
born.
gods, Indians believe in multiple gods.
But what I'm trying to say is that people judge just because you believe in this or that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't give a fuck what your religion is. If you believe in the gods, a god, a Buddha,
Yeah.
or whatever, if you believe in a Santa Muerte, whatever it is you believe in, you know what I mean? Keep your faith. in it.
Respect,
Cool.
though.
I'll
That's
respect
all
it,
it's
dog.
about, right? Respect.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll respect
I'll
it.
respect your beliefs. You
It's a
respect
glass
my
of milk,
beliefs.
bro.
You don't even gotta respect my
You
beliefs.
still have.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
be
Because
pissed
some
or you
people
choose to
won't.
be happy you had it.
Some people won't.
That's what I'm trying to say. Some people
So
won't
that's where it
respect your
comes to
beliefs.
the
Free to
respect.
believe.
Yeah, respect. Like,
It's free not
like
to.
you
It's your
believe
choice.
that
It's
shit.
just a
That's
choice.
cool. I respect you for that.
I don't believe
this.
it. I don't believe
I don't
it,
believe it,
but
but
I
I
respect
respect.
you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
And that's how some people will be.
That's how
But-
we combine and
But
dominate.
my point
Everyone's
is, you're gonna have
separated.
people that don't agree like
Yeah,
that.
there's-
They're
No,
gonna
for
be
sure.
like, this fool's a fucking
yeah,
Christian,
and then he's got.
but we believe in the gods.
Yeah,
like,
we believe.
fuck
Yeah,
you.
fuck this guy. Like,
Yeah, so
let's start a posse
and that's
shit.
why the world is so fucked up, bro. Because it's like, oh, this religion, that religion. But if we really just looked at it as just believing in your own faith and just letting people do what they do, and hey, if you believe in this, you believe in that,
And that's
fine,
where it comes
God.
down to like us. You know?
Yeah, like
You know, like
We
I don't
mix.
care what any of you guys believe in, but you guys respect me. I respect you. I love you. You love me. You know,
yeah,
that's
this
what it
nigga
comes
believes
down
in
to.
aliens. Like shit, nigga.
Yeah, shit,
That's
for
cool
real.
as fuck.
Yeah,
Shit,
and
I,
that's,
wait.
I might think about aliens like that.
You don't believe in
that's what I'm
aliens?
saying.
He's like,
But-
you bad.
Not religiously.
But like the way I was raised,
That's aliens, Jesus.
I was
His brother's
raised.
Jesus.
My dad was a Catholic and my mom was a hardcore Christian, like hardcore Christian,
Yeah.
and they never really bumped heads about that. You know,
Yeah.
It's because they never talked about it.
they never. Yeah, then that comes down to that thing. Like when we first started the podcast, I said, "Hey, the two things we cannot talk about:
Politics and religion.
politics and religion." Because I respect everything that everyone believes.
But Dave's here, and I'd like to view everyone.
But Dave's here and keeps bringing up fucking
Dave is
religion.
here,
Dave's
man.
here.
He wanna bring up religion.
No,
Everything
honestly,
I do is-
like I said, it's not hating. Like I love.
It's just because
I
he
love-
grew his hair
I
out
love
like Jesus.
everyone.
All
and
right,
he
all right.
thinks-
Fuck you, Dave.
You want to believe?
What do you believe in?
What-
You always ask him.
Yeah, what do you believe in, my nigga? What the fuck?
All right, well, respect what I believe in.
What is
then.
it? What is it?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Go
All right,
ahead,
so
son.
check
What
it.
is it?
You ever seen the
Check it.
spaghetti monster?
Let's hear it.
Damn, that nigga real.
Hey, let's
check
hear
it.
it.
Yeah.
Be really careful on what you say,
All right,
right? Because
I'll-
you know we're clowns.
I don't give a
We
fuck.
can edit it out.
So check
It's
it.
like,
I can't.
Check it. I believe, like, yeah, I'm gonna
Jesus.
fuck some shit up.
Whoa.
Boom. I say it like I go fucking.
So like karma?
Why you
yeah,
screaming?
like karma, like
you
karma.
screaming?
Like I say, I fuck some shit up. Boom. Later on, like,
Boom.
boom, like,
Is that like that extreme Muslim shit?
No,
Boom, like
that's
go boom, nigga.
that's like
Go
back
blow
to-
your ass
that's
up.
like back to the- back to the
You got a
type
fucking
shit.
bomb under that shirt.
It's-
Boom.
You want to
Islam,
switch
dog.
receipts, dog?
Praise
Got a
Allah.
bomb or something.
Praise Allah.
Yeah, I'm on the plane. You keep saying boom.
Boom.
It's scary right now.
He's on my
Am
shit.
I in the right podcast? This
My
nigga
shit
might blow
ain't.
us up or something.
My shit ain't.
All right,
clicking.
finish. What the fuck
All
are you
right.
talking about?
So, my shit is like,
Might blow us up.
you might fuck up, do whatever, but you doing good. Shit, bro, shit's gonna start looking good. Like,
So you're saying the energy you put into something is the energy that's gonna put out to
I mean,
you.
basically,
I get it.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance. There is a chance.
Like 1 in a million.
I don't know. Shit.
I get it.
I ain't Jesus.
I feel you on
I
that.
ain't Jesus. Like they say in the Bible. Fucking
The
Jesus.
Bible, you mean the book that was written by some dude?
Yeah,
So
they
what
say-
what they're trying to say,
They say
is that the
some
energy-
fool carried you. There's only one footprints in the
Why
sand.
are we back to this damn shit again?
Nigga, that's your feet prints. That's your feet prints.
It's all Dave.
No,
That's what I'm
no,
thinking.
that's not what you're saying.
This is what I believe. Let me fuck all
Alright,
that.
yeah.
Fuck all that
Oh,
religion shit.
All right, well, respect my views,
Cause
nigga.
like
Shout out.
you're talking about
You're mad.
feet. You're talking
Now
about
you're mad.
footprints
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Views.
Dave, we know it's your
This
footprint.
podcast
Your
went
toe
left
is
quick.
this fucking big,
Well
bro.
done.
Dave's over there making fucking foot paintings.
Nah, what Dave's trying to say
No,
is
but I
that
get
the
you.
energy
The energy
you put out
you put
during
out
the day.
is the
Like,
energy
this
that
is
you're
what-
gonna
That's called the laws of
not it.
attraction, my boy.
Because-
But do you
So,
believe
thank
in
you.
a higher power
the
though?
law of
I
attraction.
don't know.
Laws of
I never
attraction.
seen it.
That's cool. That's
But
what I said.
I
Which
do
is the law
believe
of
that, like,
attraction, anyway.
Yeah,
So
so
you
you
do
read the
believe
book The
there's
Secret.
something.
Alright,
Laws of
everyone's
attraction.
I don't
Wait,
believe
wait.
that.
You read it, my
Wait,
boy?
wait, shut up.
Yeah, yeah,
Shut the
it's like
fuck
that.
up.
Fucking,
Everyone's talking at once, so you gotta relax.
No,
Dave.
we were talking
Chill.
about, he's just saying the laws of attraction. He's read the book The Secret, so have I, so has Eve.
That's what Dave's trying to explain.
It's just the laws of attraction. Whatever energy you put out is what you get back.
And
Negative, positive,
I
whatever.
kind of believe that because, like I said, my dad was Catholic, my mom was Christian. My mom pushed religion more on me than my dad. My dad never pushed religion on me, and my mom's religion was you have to be saved to go to heaven. And no,
So it's Catholic.
No, that's
no,
Christian
that's
too.
Christian.
Yeah. But it all goes down to back. I'm talking the 1600s or 1500s.
It's the same
That's
shit.
Catholicism.
It's the
That's
same.
where
It's pretty much the
Christianity
same
comes
shit.
from, no?
Just
But
put
only
in
the
a
only
different
thing you
way.
gotta
Am
be
I
doing
wrong?
to be saved is
comes from
confess,
the
bro.
same
It says in the Bible.
This
dog,
is my thing.
that you just confess
It all
that
comes
God,
from-
the Lord is your Savior, and
If
you will
God
be
is
saved.
real,
That's all it
right?
says in the
You
Bible.
gotta confess
If
all
God
your sins.
is real,
No, you don't gotta confess.
Hold on. Let me hear what he's saying.
if God is real, let's say he's this real person, or I don't even know if he's a person, but
Yeah, just a
it's this
figment.
real thing.
And
I don't believe you have to be saved to go to heaven.
So this is the way I look at it.
This is what I believe. If you're a fucking good person and God is real, you will go to heaven. That's what I believe.
yo,
That's
but
energy. That's energy.
I don't know because
what
I've
the
met
Bible
some
says.
good
Energy.
people
If
that
you're
have done
good-
some grimy ass shit.
Hey,
I've
listen,
done
let me
grimy
help you
shit.
clear it up.
I'm from the hood. Who hasn't fucking done
Is that
grimy
then
shit?
the forgiveness? Even
It's
if
the
you're forgiving
forgiveness.
yourself?
No.
Do you have
wanna
to?
hear?
Do you
You can
have to
forgive
change
yourself.
though?
Huh?
You're
Do you
gonna
have
miss
to
it, bro.
change?
You're gonna miss the magic.
You don't have to change.
You don't have
You're
to
gonna miss
change.
the fucking
See,
Here's
that's
the
the
thing, bro. So
I think
people
though-
get misunderstood.
I think the only thing you really have to change is your mentality.
No,
and
but
your
people
heart.
get
gonna miss the
misunderstood.
gym.
People get this misunderstood. I'll just have this conversation with my brother, bro.
You missed the gym.
We are all sinners, dog. We're all
Everybody.
sinners.
Everybody.
We all sin, and I'm gonna continue to sin. But no matter
how the
what I
Bible
do,
starts.
no matter what I do or how I do it or what I do wrong, God died on a cross, and this is what I believe, to forgive me for everything I do. And even
What's
if I'm
a
a
sin?
piece of shit, grimy motherfucker, He still loves me as long as I accept Him as my
Listen,
God.
God's
That's it.
gangster.
That's how
Let me
Christianity
read you
is.
the.
Wait,
That's how
breakdown.
Christianity is.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
sin
yeah.
though? What's
Listen,
a sin?
you're allowed.
Everything.
Adultery, murder, all that shit.
You
That's,
listen.
that's just like
But
Genocide?
that's
So,
just fucking
Porn.
Christian
You watch
shit,
porn?
Yep.
You're
Listen.
sinning, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
You're-
you're not making any
That's
sense.
just-
You guys are
that's
talking
just
about shit. You
like-
just have no
That's
clue what
like
you're talking
Christian
about.
shit. That's
None
like
of us do
Christian
though.
shit.
None.
I do.
I'll
one
tell
does.
you.
How?
I used to
I'll
go to
teach
church.
you.
What?
I used to go to the church.
That's
a lot.
just-
Why they
All
created
All right,
church.
all right,
Read in the
everyone.
Bible.
Let's hear that.
So listen, you're allowed in the Bible right off the bat. You're allowed to create blasphemy and sin
Bars.
by any man. Any man can do it, and you're forgiven. The only blasphemy and sin you can never do is against God. You ain't forgiven for that. Never.
so I can't take his.
So
I
why
can
Name
rob
his name?
you, talk shit to you, hate you,
That's
whatever.
all the time.
I'm a blasphemy
And I'm
to
forgiven.
God.
But I can't talk shit
how
about
do you-
the
I'm
how
a
do
Savior.
you-
blasphemy to God though.
How? Though?
How?
Talking shit, asking too much. Blasphemy. I don't
'Cause
know
I'm
what is
asking
blasphemy.
Disrespecting Him like fuck
Just
God.
like,
Question him.
oh, you don't believe.
You can question any man, any being, anything else in the Bible, bro.
Hook me up, my
Yeah.
boy.
But
So
Again,
look,
you
it's
praise-
easy with religion. It's easy.
So
Look,
if you
it's a
praise
choice.
him,
Religion's nice.
they
I want
say
somebody
don't
to
praise
agree.
no one.
Listen, it's a choice.
Everybody
Dave,
wants to talk shit about people believing in Santa Claus.
It's a choice.
Because it was something made up by
It's
somebody
free
back in the day.
for you.
Oh, dude.
Listen, it's free for you
I'm just
to
saying.
choose
John
to
just ruined
believe.
Christmas.
Faith is free,
My son's upstairs.
and you gain eternity in the Bible. This is the Bible.
Well,
It's
he
free.
ain't allowed to
All
answer
you
right
got
now.
to do is believe in God and ask for whatever.
But-
You don't even got to ask. Just believe in it, 100% in your mind. You gain eternity. This is what the Bible says. Or you don't believe in it and you die. Like,
But
you
let's
just
put the
burn
Bible.
down.
Hey, let's put the Bible
So it's
aside.
free, bro.
Let's
It's
put
just
the Bible
free. It's
aside,
a
though.
choice. It's
Let me
spilled
say
milk.
this. I don't.
You get a glass of milk, you spill half. You be sad because you spill
Let
half.
me say this though, real quick.
So
Let me say this real quick because I don't want to get into the. We can sit here and conversate about Bible and verses and this and that. But here's what I want to say. Okay, no, a faith.
That's all
This
it
is
is,
this
faith,
is
right?
what
Praise
this
Mars.
is.
Nah.
No, listen. This is what science.
Musk.
This is what science and Christianity disagree on.
There can never be one.
Science agrees on facts. What you can see, what you can feel, what you can find, what is the truth.
Evolution.
Science
Yeah.
is the study of life.
Okay, so I seen a debate with a Christian and a scientist, and they're like, "Well, how could you believe in something you ain't ever seen or touched or felt or even know?" But Christians and Christianity is based on faith. Faith
You
means
better
that
answer that.
I don't
Come on,
need to
brother.
see.
You better
I don't
be
need
able
to see. No, but it's like this. I don't need to see
To
a
believe.
God
To believe.
or whatever. I have a faith.
Okay,
And my
but-
faith means that I don't have to see it, that I just have a faith
Hey,
to know that
in my heart.
in my heart.
I have a faith.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so either, no matter what your religion is, I
Yeah.
don't care what it is, if you have faith and you believe in Christianity or whatever, then cool. If you believe in science, then you base your shit on facts. It's two different perspectives.
And that's what I was saying
Like-
earlier.
it's
It's like
like
a cup
Santa
of milk.
Claus.
You spill half and be sad. It's just a choice.
Straight
or
up,
you
right.
can be
Like
happy
Santa
there's half
Claus.
left.
Who keeps,
It's literally your choice. That's
who
what I'm
keeps
saying.
calling you? You want to give him my number? We could call him. We could all talk to him on the
Yeah.
mic.
Oh, one of my...
Put them on the mic. Welcome to the show, motherfucker.
Since you want to keep calling it shit,
She's
Tell
calling me on my phone,
Call on Tyrone.
telling me she's feeling freaky and she want to be with me.
So when you got out, let's go back to when you got out of prison. What was the first thing? Well, not the first, but like, what was your favorite outdoor shit you did?
Oh, my favorite. I went camping.
Like you
bro.
went
Camping,
camping,
hell yeah.
fishing,
I went to San
all that
Isabel,
stuff. You
dog,
thought you
what?
was Bear Grylls out there. I bet.
Oh, homie, I was loving it. I
Trying
took
to
my
build
son.
fucking forts.
I
and
took my
shit.
son with me. We went to San Isabel, and then I ran into one of my partners, Ivan from prison, bro, and he had a cabin up there on the top of San Isabel. Yeah. He's like, "Come up, we're barbecuing." So we went up there, me, my son, and my girl, and then he had his kids and his family. They had Wi-Fi. This was playing PS4 and shit. I'm like, hell yeah, he was playing Call of Duty in there, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of
He's
cool.
he's like, my homie pushed me on the swing.
No, but seriously,
the tree house.
And then after we went there, we went to his other cousins. They were way over there in Ophir Creek, where I was at, and they had a camping fire.
Amazing.
And they had a camping fire, and we got so fucked up, bro, till like 4 in the morning.
We went the farthest you can go in Ophir Creek,
bro,
the lakes, bro. What the fuck?
That shit was so
like 2
fucking
hours
cool.
up there to those lakes.
Like,
Well,
you
so-
went, right?
Yeah.
So when
That's
you
when
got,
Junior was playing slip and slide at like
Yeah.
fucking
I
20
got
degrees.
free-
oh yeah,
Free
you
money.
didn't have no.
We told him like 40
Fucking
bucks.
Oh, you had to drive him home.
Yeah. Oh, Soul was so pissed.
I threatened him.
Soul was
probably-
so pissed.
Fuck, dude. I told him, yo, I will pull this car.
I'm
over
surprised
right
he made
now
it
and
all
I
the way to
will-
Pueblo with
I
you.
will knock you the fuck
Yeah,
out.
my
Was he just
nigga.
bitching or what?
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's
he's lucky
bitching
my
about
homie.
these guys.
He's lucky my homie's brother had he brought a camper and he brought mad clothes with him.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for that homie's gear, Junior would have died, bro. That
My
was too
nigga.
far from the
Oh,
hospital. That
so
was too
pissed
far,
when he
bro.
dipped.
He would have lost fingers
There's like
and
a
everything.
pole sticking in the road. This fool fucking backed
So-
up, hit it, did. We're like, damn, Soul, because Junior was an
I was
idiot.
pissed,
Junior
bro.
was
Yeah.
an idiot. So,
Dude, I told Junior,
Like-
literally, like fucking
Like,
six
oh,
And then
or
we
10
went
times.
back
no,
Say,
the
yo,
second time the next
I will-
summer.
Yeah.
Cause these fucking idiots.
I got a flat tire, bro.
They told Junior, oh, on
Think I
west
had a
side,
12
you'll
gauge.
fucking, you'll belly flop in this puddle. It was raining.
no. Yeah,
That's
Oh,
what
we
it
were
was.
gonna give him
Yeah.
like
And
$1,000.
then, yeah, there's like mad homies like Soul.
I'll
put
give
up
you
100,
$50.
I put up 100. Everyone put up like 100. He's gonna get like 600.
And he said no.
And he's like, nah.
We all got our money, walked away, and then he did it.
And then he did. He's like,
where's all my money?
Where's my money?
Like, we walked away,
We're like,
bro.
what, bro? This is
the
like
money, we
this
picked
was
it
like
up.
at least 30 minutes later.
Oh, so
And
he did it after the fact.
Yeah, like
Way
30
after,
minutes
yeah.
So
later. Like,
you was an accessory after the fact.
Like, well, fuck that. And then Junior's freezing. And Soul's pissed.
So he didn't make no money. And
Junior's
he
asking, begging.
Wait.
He's begging.
One of the longest weekends I had in my fucking life. Because all
that
this
was
shit happens,
a
right?
month later, a year
no,
later.
No, all this shit happens, right? And I'm about to dip because I think I had to come back for my son or something. I had to bounce back. It was late.
Junior had to go.
I mean, it wasn't late. It was like 8. It was dark.
Yeah.
So
It was already
I'm about to
Saturday
dip.
night.
Me and my girl, we're about to dip. Fucking ease. Oh, you think you give Junior a ride?
Oh, you just went up there
Yeah,
to
you
chill
was
for the
following
day.
I went for one night.
So I rode with Soul, and then Wiley
No,
took
but if
me
he
back.
he was going
and
into
then
town.
Yeah.
There.
And I thought as a
funny.
grown man, I'm like, yo, this guy might die. He needs
He
a
might
ride.
die, nigga.
This my homie's leaving. It's like that's your chance to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving no
So I'm
house.
like,
cold ass
so
night.
I'm
He
like,
just freezing.
so I'm like,
He was dying.
I'm like, fuck. All right,
Jay's in the
get
back,
in the fucking back, fool.
shivering. Heater
So this
full
fool
of
shivering.
muddy.
All he's doing is complaining about Ease and Wiley and like the older homies.
Everyone didn't hate him.
They ain't even my real friends.
Ah, man.
so
Typical Jay.
I'm like, I'm driving. All he's doing
No,
is
it-
bitching and
that was a lot of money he
complaining.
lost.
I'm like, yo, I'll pull this car
That
over
was
and
on
I'll
him.
fucking don't make me choke you out and
He
throw
gets
you
it.
in the back seat and then I'll drop you
just
off at
mad
home.
at the
You know?
moment, you know?
Shut the fuck up. So all that happens and shit, right? And I'm pretty sure Ease hit me up the next day, dude. And we're far. We're fucking
3 hours.
I gotta climb
Up
the
the
mountain, bro.
3 hours up the mountain.
So Ease hits me up and he's like, "Yo, I got a flat tire."
No.
Everyone-
That was the next summer.
Yeah, that was the next summer.
Because Junior stood with me.
No, because remember, me and you dipped.
The summer
we
before,
dipped
you took
into
Junior
town.
home. The
And
next
then we
summer,
were coming back and
you had to
then
go get me a tire.
Gabe was like, "Oh,
What about your religion, though? What do you believe in?
Do you believe Jesus is your Lord and Savior, though?"
Do you believe in it?
Hey, Dave's like that guy from the fucking Breaking Bad series, crawling to the
What about Jesus, though?
statue and shit.
Yo,
Hey, hold up,
I
though.
gotta ask everyone though. I'd like to view everyone's opinion.
I believe
I
in the
got a
devil, my
question,
nigga.
though.
Shit, hell yeah.
No, this didn't.
I got
Listen,
a question.
I like
No, but hey, no. Hold on,
I
know
don't
you got
like your
something to
views,
say.
but I like your opinion.
Hey, but check this out. On some real shit,
I believe in
I
God.
want to clear the air
I believe
completely
so.
with my boy.
I don't know
Someone.
what it is, but
I know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I just
through
don't believe in
mutual
Gerald
friends or
Daniel
whatever.
Daniels.
Wait.
Like, I would like to clear the air with my boy
My
right
bad,
here
my bad.
because this is my motherfucker right here. You know, this is a successful man, dog, with a family. But you my nigga, dog.
Try.
And I never ever hate on nobody. Nobody.
Except,
dog.
wait. I got one thing.
No,
I got
hold
one
up.
thing.
Let me finish. Let me
I got
finish.
7.
Let me finish.
All right, okay,
So
go
I'm
ahead.
trying to clear the air. So check this out. So when that situation happened,
One-on-one on
when
the
you
corner,
said the beat,
brother.
somebody had said that they wasn't feeling it, and that's all I said. But it wasn't that I wasn't feeling the beat or whatever. It was
No,
just
no.
hold up. It was just the fact that I just repeated what was said, and I was like, not trying to be a hater, but maybe it came out that way. But I fuck with you tough, dog. And if you ever want to do music, song, everything, I'm with you, dog, 100%. You ain't ever gotta feel like, hey, why does
I've
he?
not even heard about that.
I know, but I
You know
don't
what
ever
I've
want
heard
you to
about?
feel like, why does he want to do music with me? Why does he hate on my shit? I don't hate on shit. I think you're hard, dog. And in reality, I think you got a lot of potential, a lot of skills, and a lot of lyrics.
I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna call you out.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Now you're mad.
mixtape.
Now you're mad.
I'm not gonna do it because I already know once I say this, and
Say it.
these fools are like, you gotta do it.
Now you're pissed.
Oh,
Now you're
this
mad.
motherfucker said ice cream.
Junior told me you said I can't sing, bro.
Whoa.
He was like, oh yeah, Mario.
And you listen to him?
Damn.
He's my boy. I'm gonna
Prove
listen.
that.
I'm gonna say you.
Like you
gotta
listen to
prove
him.
it.
Like you listen to him on the ride home.
Hey.
Like you listen to him on the ride home from the fucking mountains. When he
Yo,
Wow.
we gotta
You can
hear
settle
this.
this right
We
now.
gotta start singing.
Mute
No.
all of us.
You
I'm
gotta
not
sing.
singing.
You gotta
Mute
sing.
all of us.
Yeah. You just a baby boy.
All right, wait.
You not the real boy.
I'ma sing
Why you
some.
treat me so bad? No, man.
No. First of all,
First of all, it ain't none of that. It's
First of all, you listening to the Junior, the wrong motherfucker, the fool that you wanted to beat up and kick out of your car that we just talked about. And now you talking about can't sing? Can you sing? Yes or no?
I can sing.
Okay, so
But
there you go.
So,
I
you want to witness?
I ain't
You
gonna
want to
sing the
witness
5
it?
dudes.
You want to have a sing off,
I don't
nigga?
want to see
He's
this
like,
shit.
I'd rather have
Witness.
10,000.
You want to have a sing off right
Make it
now?
happen. Make it happen.
We'll have a sing off right now.
Sing
I'm
off.
just saying.
This is the Mass Singer podcast. I'll put a mask in and we'll go.
Get your backpacks.
Yeah, shit.
I ain't gonna sing.
We'll go with Usher nice and slow, baby. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do. I'll go Usher nice and slow. We'll go Genuine. We'll go, you know what I mean? We'll go
Nah, there ain't no girls.
R&B,
here,
bro.
Been locked up way too long.
You just a baby boy.
Should we
He's
grab
like,
your
you ain't
wife
never
for
had a scene in front of a bunch of dudes
No,
before?
dude.
What y'all do? Chris
He's like,
Brown?
shit, I'm just sitting in the yard every
He's like, do
day.
I gotta start
I
dancing?
got to do the breezy. I got to get the breezy on.
Ah, shit. Chris Brown?
I'll dance in the rain if I have to. Oh, Mario, dog.
You're a real man until you sang in the gym.
So first of all, where you went wrong was listening to Junior. Second of all, homie, I think you got skills on the R&B, on the smooth track, on rap lyrics, on all of it, on beat making. You
Oh,
smart
I
as
got
fuck.
an idea. Why don't you make
So-
a Drake and Chris Brown song?
So with that,
Drake and
with
who's
that
Chris
said, bro,
Brown?
no, with that said, I'm
They
putting
gotta
there
figure
right
that
now.
out.
I never
gotta
ever
figure
hated on
that
you, brother.
Yeah, I know.
I just repeated something that
It's a fucking
somebody
personal
said.
problem.
I know.
And that's what was said.
I
And they
know
didn't
what-
have my. They just acted like they didn't hear it.
I know
Well,
what-
fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
I know what was said.
Yeah, but I don't give a
I-
fuck, dog. I didn't hate on it. I was just like, hey, someone was really feeling this beat, and that was that. I just keep it 100. What am I supposed to be like?
no, for sure.
And maybe it was a
I'm
dick
glad
move.
you do.
Maybe it was a
But you
dick
don't
move.
like everything.
But I was a little buzzed at the time, and I just felt
It
like
wasn't a dick move. This is where it got awkward. Is when people were like, "Damn, this fool is hating on you." You know, that's when it got awkward.
Yeah, but
At
I
the
don't
time,
know.
I'm like, okay, like I take people's judgment.
Yeah, criticism.
Yeah,
I take their
criticism.
opinions, you know, and
I love you.
Plus, I thought it was
Yo,
disrespectful because the beat is fire.
I was just gonna say it could just be the one song too. I
But
mean,
you gotta understand,
I
though,
listen to a
You
lot of
ain't gonna
dope.
like everything.
I listen to a lot of dope rappers. I don't listen to all their shit.
Yeah.
And one
Some
thing
of the
too
shit's
is
whack.
like there's
You know what I
different
mean?
genders of fucking
Yeah.
music. So you might want to have this style, but I like this style. You might
Yeah.
have that style. You might
Like,
have that.
damn, they could've
okay,
done
you
better.
got okay. For instance, Smoke. He got that old school Chicano rap
Yeah,
gangster shit.
for sure.
You know what I
For
mean? He comes
sure.
with that old school Chicano rap gangster shit.
Yeah.
Some people come with bars and lyrics. Some people come with hip hop and R&B. Some people come with smooth and lyrical. Some people come with just straight love music. Whatever it is, dog, it's music and cool. Whatever you like, you like. Whatever you don't. That's your opinion. But as far as my family, my people, the people I'm close with, I never hate on nobody because we're all artists and we're trying to do something and we're trying to
I
make
ain't gonna
something.
front it. Just that day, it sounded like you were hating.
Yeah, I know you
a
started
little
that.
bit.
You started that hate shit. Ah, damn, now you hating. As soon as I said it, oh
'cause I
damn,
played
that's
the shit?
hating.
That sounds like some shit.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as I said something, you're like, damn, that sounds like.
Oh, just because
hate.
I paused it? I heard.
You paused it and everything.
You paused
Damn.
That's the most E shit ever.
This nigga looked you square in the eyes.
That nigga ease one me for real.
No, damn,
Hang
that's
on.
hating.
Hey, he eased one me for real with an X.
He told you got ease, homie.
Yeah, you got ease, nigga. What?
You got
Put a
ease,
one and
dog.
an ease and everything. Like, oh fuck. Yeah.
You get two more,
But I just like to
you
clear the air. I like to clear the air because on some real shit, I don't give a shit about all
It's
this
all love,
music
bro.
and all this. Look at what we're accomplishing. Look at what my family, my people, my friends, my loved ones are accomplishing, bro. And
That's
I'm
facts.
proud of that, dog. Like, there ain't never no hateration on my side.
Yeah, it's love.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got something to say, I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit because I'm from the hood, the penitentiary, and where I've been. I just
that's
feel
real,
like,
too,
I
'cause
just
it's
feel
the
like I
same.
could
He
be
did
real
a
with
song,
somebody,
his first song out,
and
I
it
was
ain't
like,
gotta
nah,
be
it's
no
my
hateration.
Nah.
I could say your shit sucks, bro, and you could be like, "Fuck you, my nigga." But hey, that's how I feel. You might not like it, but at the end of the day, we're still homies. We're still good. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I don't care. It's petty shit to a
Lying.
giant. Nah, you lying.
That last song you did was straight straight trash.
My nigga, you made the beat.
The beat is the worst beat I ever heard. Bro.
He said, "Why'd you pick that one?"
He sabotaged my beat then.
That comes down to that I love opinions.
Well, yeah, that's how you grow as
You know, that's how I've
criticism.
grown
artist,
up.
yeah.
Like it starts from
you gotta take
people
it.
judging me
Yeah.
since I was a child.
So you know what pissed me off about that whole situation? It's because I was like,
You made the beat.
I love the beat, and I didn't hate the beat. So it sounds like you're a hater, bro. It was just my.
No,
You don't
but I
understand,
get it.
bro.
But
That's my outlook.
You don't
That's
understand,
fucked up.
bro. I was a little buzzed that day, and prior to that day, I was at somebody's house,
But I
and
like
they
the
said
beat.
that
That's
they weren't feeling it, and they didn't know how to approach the situation.
So what
with
I'm
the-
saying-
not like get on the track. They just didn't know how to rhyme to that shit, and I was like, I feel you, bro. Like, you know, it kind of is like it's a little different style. But it doesn't mean it's whack. It doesn't mean it's fucked up. It just means that someone
still
didn't
art,
ever-
man.
and that's what I'm about is changing the fucking style.
Well, yeah, exactly. Something
That's what I'm
different.
about, you know. Like,
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is
Play
there's
that
never
beat.
no hateration like, oh fuck this nigga and his music. Like,
Play
oh,
that beat.
never, bro. If
I wish
anybody
I could
ever,
find it, dude. I got so much
if anybody's
fucking
ever heard someone's shit and never heard it, they gotta go look it up. Where can they look it up?
SoundCloud right now, but I am working on a fucking album.
See,
People keep rushing me for it.
No.
Which is okay.
Russian.
I know.
Are we in Russia? Are we in Russia right now?
Let me explain myself.
Explain.
now you mad? Now you mad?
Explain.
Hey, watch this.
It's
Take your time, brother Lynch.
Been waiting for
Let
season
me
of the
explain
spit 2 for
myself,
20
fellas.
goddamn
I
years.
coming out next year,
I
bro.
became a father. You motherfuckers know, you know. I
know,
became
I
a
got it.
father, and I put all my focus and all my heart and my attention to that.
That's cool.
You still,
And
yeah,
that's why-
life. That's life.
That's
You
why
dedicated your life to
I mean,
your
I
son.
might
love
have
that.
a little time to work on it, but I'd rather put that time towards that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's where I'm at.
It's different though.
And what I'm telling you is,
I
fuck
feel-
that.
Man, I know. I understand
He
it.
said,
That
"Fuck
fucking
them
CD
kids."
is like another son to you.
It
Like, I
is.
love your son with all my heart, bro.
It is,
but you need to put some dedication into that album.
And you know
That
what I was
motherfucker's
thinking, bro?
ill.
Because you
I already heard
because
some of it.
since you said
I'm lucky enough to hear everything.
Junior said
Yeah, you
Shit,
get to
you
hear all of it.
Junior,
all of it.
Remind you.
And I'm telling you
since
right now,
Junior said
y'all
that I
motherfuckers
said
need that
some
CD.
Oh, I've
bullshit,
heard
which
some
I
of it.
didn't.
It's dope.
And I ain't trying
I
to
would
put
like
you
you to
on
be on.
blast.
I would like to put
It
you on a
comes
track
in,
with
bro.
me, or get on a track with you, whatever, however you want to word it, and have you do a chorus with some smooth, like not no like lovey dovey, but I want some like a hook, like real smooth, like. And we here again,
Baby bash.
Some like Mike
Some beach?
Posner.
You know what I'm saying? Like some
Posner?
yeah, like a hook,
No.
with some smooth, just a smooth chorus. And if you ever heard some
Frankie
gangster,
J.
no, I'm talking about gangster rap with some like
Chris Brown.
like-
I'm
like-
telling you.
like-
That's what I just said.
look,
What did I say? Chris Brown and who?
some
50
Drake.
Cent,
You know what I mean?
Drake.
Like times is hard and we struggle every day.
Oh, yeah, Drake and
Making
50.
my pay, you know, just like some smooth
I can
shit.
see you
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
doing some 50 Drake shit.
And that's cool. But
No, I ain't tripping,
Chris
bro.
Brown and Drake.
That ain't nothing.
yeah, we'll get on some tracks and we'll do our thing, bro. Because I want to show the world shit. You put us
Like
together.
I've been, like I was saying, this goes back. You know, I had teachers and homies' parents saying shit like that. You know, not like that, but you know what I mean. Like just saying, "Oh, this fool ain't shit," pretty much. You know, so it goes
hating.
that shit, hating,
Yeah.
which is okay. I accept
But haters
that,
make
and
us
I love
famous.
it. I love it.
Haters make us famous. That always reminds me of that Cat Williams shit. If everybody watched Cat Williams, that fool's like, he's like, what is a hater's motherfucking job? To hate. So, because my hair is luxurious, bitch, feel free to hate on me. He's like, I got 10 haters by the winter, I need 20 by the summer. Because that's their motherfucking
And if you
job.
haters ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to
So
hate
that's,
on.
yeah,
me.
feel free
For
to
sure.
hate on me. And it's like,
And I love that shit.
and it's
bro.
like, fools
I
are
had,
gonna
like,
hate. Fools are gonna
That's that
always
G
hate,
shit.
bro.
I've talked about it before. Is like parents or teachers is the worst because I had like teachers hating on me, talking shit to me.
Teachers.
talking shit, bro. Like, oh, you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna be in prison or
Damn,
dead.
for real, teachers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I shouted her out last time.
Where's my lighter?
I had a teacher talk shit about my
there it
dad
is.
after he died. And I fucking threw a chair at that bitch. I got held back, bro.
But you know, it's like shit like that.
My homegirl
that
My
makes-
nigga gave me he'll check my resume.
It's shit
I
like
really
that
did
that makes me the
pissed.
person I am
I was
today. Because,
mad.
like, at the end of the fucking day, like, I see all these people I went to school with back in the day, and they look at me weird, and
But fuck
they
these
talk.
haters.
I know, but they talk about me to these other people, and I'm like, shit, bitch. You know the fuck I am.
Dude, you see how
I'm
there's-
okay. I do all right, you know. Like
That's my religion.
I accomplished a lot of fucking shit.
Johnny.
I accomplished a lot of fucking shit in my life.
But let's
And
I'm proud of fucking
and
Soul One, dude. This
if
motherfucker.
I was in their
man.
life, I might be able to help them. You know, like I love helping my people out. Fuck y'all.
I
I
feel
don't give
you.
a fuck about none of y'all.
By you doing
like,
what
for
you
real.
did, you already helped at least 10
I feel
people.
you.
And I
They'll
love
see-
that. And
they'll see it.
that's what I want. I ain't trying to, oh hey, I do this or that. You gotta pay me back later on. Like that's not what it's about to me.
Yeah.
It's I helped you because
gotta-
I wanted to fucking help you because
got-
I care.
You got a loyal heart, is what
Now
it is.
fucking
I do.
help.
You got a loyal heart.
Everyone else
But I
around
want
you.
to switch
do.
the subject, dog, because it's getting a little personal, and I don't want to get crying and shit. And you know what I mean?
It's already tearing up. I seen
No,
it.
He had to put on the glasses.
Yeah, I had to put on the
man.
glasses. I almost teared up on that one. I ain't gonna lie, because it's my nigga. He's like family, and I love him.
Like
to
at
death.
the end of the day,
But what I want to talk
I got
about,
all of you.
what I want to talk about is some music. Can we talk about some music?
You don't
Because-
know nothing about music.
My nigga, he acts like I ain't
This fool
heard.
goes into
He acts like I ain't heard.
This fool goes in. There was tape decks.
No,
now they
no,
got
bro.
MP.
No, I want to talk about music because I've been doing music with.
Master P about it.
Yeah, no,
Relax,
listen,
bro.
no,
It's
listen. All jokes
Still
aside,
bumping
all
the
jokes.
Massacre by 50 Cent. And
This
shit.
nigga is done. All jokes aside, bro. All jokes aside, I grew up with Rocky Smoke, his brother, 11 years old, standing on 8th Street with a karaoke machine making music.
I was there.
And you know what I'm saying?
So what's some ill music
And
then?
some ill music that
Right
people
now.
never heard of. Sibo.
Shit, he's dead. I've
It
been
don't matter.
heard all
Back in the
everything
day,
he wrote.
back in the day when I was 11 years old, chilling with Rock, guess what he showed me? Sibo, Brother Lynch, Mac Dre, all kinds of shit, bro. I never heard them
What's your
shit.
favorite SIBO song?
My favorite Sibo song is probably the diss on 50. Nigga need
That's
a,
all right.
He said, "You ain't a thug."
I think the one with Pac is better.
Yeah, but anyway, you know what I mean. You got different.
So let's
different.
talk music. What's your
Let's talk-
favorite CD?
My favorite
of this
CD.
year?
No, I ain't this.
Or
year.
wait,
all
your
time.
favorite CD since you've been out of jail?
My favorite CD all time, bro, is probably
All time?
All time is gotta be.
All
It's
Eyes on
gotta
Me
be
is-
the Tupac. First, I
All
would
Eyes
say
on
All
Me
Eyes
is
on
no
Me
way around it.
because it has one of the illest tracks with the ambitions as a writer and all that. But I gotta go with the other double disc.
Machiavelli?
Until-
Double disc.
The other double disc that he did, but when he died.
Are you still down?
No, what was
Tupacalypse?
it? Nah, brother, it was Till the End of Time with Doug Matchin
That
and all
was
that.
he didn't put that out though.
With Doug Matchin and all that.
He didn't put
He
that
didn't
out.
put it out, but it was
his
his
estate
music.
did it.
It was his music. though.
No, All Eyes on Me is his
Yeah.
choice.
I understand
There's
that.
nothing better than All Eyes.
I
Name a
can't.
better
I'm not
CD.
saying that's all better,
True.
but that double disc with
You asked him
Doug
his favorite.
Manchin
You didn't
and
say
shit.
what's the best.
Yeah,
True.
I
I'm
just
Your
saying
favorite
that's
is-
an opinion, bro. You're asking an opinion, and then you're gonna tell him he's
Oh,
wrong.
What was it called? That's all.
Until the end of time. Till the end
I
of
actually have
time.
that vinyl.
That double disc with
It's a
Till
good
the End of
series.
Time and shit is just because I felt like at that time and moment it was deep, bro. Like I wonder who I see in heaven. Will I smoke with Sam Cooke and like, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
it
Doug's
was
Mansion
some real
was
shit,
dope.
bro. And I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I was like maybe like 15 years old at the time, and I was like, damn, that's some real deep ass shit.
It really is.
And,
You're right.
and All Eyes on Me was the hardest shit he ever
And like
probably
he
put
said,
out.
he wrote that and didn't even want to put it out. That's why they put it out after he died, because
Yeah.
he just had that shit already recorded. It was
Yeah,
like,
and then
nah,
All
I
Eyes
ain't
is
put
And
it
then
probably-
like
out.
somebody seen it and was like,
I'm pretty sure
That's
Dre
that
and
one.
all them got the rights to all that shit.
all
I think
that-
Dre
No.
and them all put that shit out.
I think Death Row owns it, and Death Row's owned by a investment group.
Yeah, I think it was at the time. I think it
Shit don't
was
own it, Dre
Interscope.
don't
Some
own it.
Interscope.
Yeah,
Said Interscope.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Interscope, bro.
Yeah, Thug Mansion.
At the time, yeah.
That's Dre, right? Interscope?
Yeah, that was
That's who
that
he's
was Dre,
like
yeah.
with and
Interscope,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
After
But
that,
I just feel like at that time and moment for me,
I don't know who
that
put
that
that
shit was
CD
just
out.
touching, bro. Like because it was like he just died, and then he comes out with a song with Thug Mansion, like the fuck, and that was probably one of the, you know,
They even
more
made
like
a video of like his Clay.
Thug Mansion was more of the one of the relaxed songs. But when I think about hip hop in general, Nas when he did the Ether, Jay-Z when he went, you know, Eminem.
So
when
that
he
was your
young.
favorite CD of all time?
That was one of my favorite.
In your mind, like the best written CDs
All
of
around,
all time?
just
I'd probably say
lyric.
Machiavelli.
Still gonna go with Pac?
Hands down,
Stick
Machiavelli. Hail Mary. He started with the bombs on me with that intro, and you could not, homie. I don't think there's a CD today that could come with that intro and go with the bomb first and kill it.
Outro's pretty nasty too.
You think you motherfuckers live? You killed, like he went in and that bomb first when we ride. I was like, whoa. And then he had the Hail
And
Mary.
that's the best CD.
Yeah, and then he had the Hail Mary on there, and then Blasphemy, and he's like the words and the poetry he was spitting in his rhymes was like, you know, like real
Different.
shit. Like what we were talking about, religion and shit. Is God really, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if God are black, you motherfucking white or black. Is he, you know what I mean? Does he have my back? Like crazy shit. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like the shit he was putting in that Machiavelli track had a little something for everybody.
I can't even fucking hate, dude. I don't know if I could come up with a better CD than that.
Tenacious D? I don't know.
Oh man,
I'm surprised you didn't say Weird Al. Fool.
I don't know.
That's
But
your
I'm
shit.
I like Weird Al, but
we're talking music, so let's
Bob
let me
Marley.
hold up.
Bob Marley,
I know
you said?
Soul's on his phone. What's your favorite rap, hip hop, or just not no? I'm not talking about outside music like reggae and shit. Rap and hip hop. What is your favorite? Your
CD.
favorite of not
All
all
time
time,
CD.
but just favorite that something that you say would be the best.
A CD, one?
Besides-
Not even CD, just the album. What album is your shit
Yeah.
that can't be
I
fucked
love
with?
All Eyes on Me. That's
I'd have to go 50 Cent's fucking...
Forest
His
Hills
first one?
Drive though.
that one was like the shattered glass and shit.
We
We
can't-
got shot.
Get Rich
Get
or Die
Rich or Die
Trying.
Trying.
Get rich or die trying.
We can't forget about.
That's untouchable.
We can't forget about Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole.
That's, oh damn, we're gonna create the illest five ever.
I mean,
What is your
no, we're
favorite?
gonna create. Like I
We're
rock
gonna create the
Dreamville,
top
you know,
five.
I know J.
Yo.
Cole's your shit, so I know you
We're
gotta go.
creating-
So
I-
I haven't
I have
really
to
bumped
go
it
with
in
it.
a while, but one
What's
of my
your
favorite,
Your
just to
favorite?
listen
No,
to,
all time. For all time.
just every song I think's a banger is just straight out of Compton, NWA, man. Every song on that motherfucker, just
Okay, he went back.
just
I got
fucking
too
Fuck
many,
the
bro.
police
Yeah,
coming
fuck
straight
the
from the
police,
underground.
You know
I got
what I mean?
Doggy
Gangster,
Style.
Got it bad
gangster,
'cause
All
I'm
Eyes
brown.
on Me.
all kinds
That's
of
my
shit.
favorite. Number one.
Okay, what is your
All
favorite?
time is All Eyes
What
on Me.
album?
There
What
ain't no
album
one
is
better.
your favorite all time?
Mine's is All Eyes
This fool's
on Me.
about to
All
bust
Eyes
out
on Me,
Machiavelli.
Machiavelli, the J. Cole. His is, what did you say?
Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton, NWA.
NWA.
All time.
All time? It'd
Yeah.
probably be like DMX's fucking.
Annie. You're on point. Whatever you.
Hell is
whatever.
hot and
Yeah.
it's whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell
His
is
first
Hot or
album.
Something's Dark or something.
Yeah, the anthem with drop, stop, open
Yeah,
up, shot.
that-
I can't hate on that.
So it's yours.
That one's a nasty one.
That's the fucking.
That one's a nasty
Footy in the
one.
fucking blow.
But you know,
wait,
hold on. I want to hear it. I want to hear his favorite album because I got something to say after that.
2001. Fucking The Chronic.
Chronic
Yeah,
2001.
I
Oh,
can't hate.
Dude,
That's
That's
a hate
a
on
banger.
that song.
So the
Snoop,
best song
Dre,
ever
Exhibit.
made,
Dre.
Yeah,
Okay, so let me say this.
Still
You
Dre
know
Day.
what? Something everything we said got in common is that you could play every song on each album and it's a fucking banger. That's the thing that has in common. Cause they were like, okay, DMX, that anthem.
That's what I was just saying
Okay,
earlier. We
that
just
whole
created the
CD
top
is
five.
hard.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm
Prater,
saying? All
fucking-
Eyes. That whole CD got something for somebody, you know? I'd rather fuck with, you know what I mean? With MWA. You know what I'm saying? Dreamville with the J. Cole.
Thank God for
Machiavelli.
Dreamville.
All Eyes on Me. You can go through each song and play
And
it.
what was yours?
Each
2001.
and call it 2001.
That's one of my favorites.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah, so
You want to know?
that's what they all got in common.
You want to know one of the low key albums that I think is one of the greatest albums ever is by Scarface. Deeply Rooted. If you guys have not fucking listened to that shit,
Stare.
Yeah.
Shaziz's
That whole
song.
that whole album, that shit.
Not
kills
ever,
it.
but
anything,
Hey,
bro.
That's actually
What does he say? Like, yeah,
that's probably my
I came
top
around-
5 albums right
I
there.
came
Okay.
around the way.
Top 5 albums.
Okay,
I slung
let-
about an
Deeply
ounce a
Rooted?
day.
Okay, now I got
yeah.
another question. And we're gonna go around the
your top
table.
10 rappers?
We're gonna go around the table. No, we're not gonna do that because it's too hard. Let's do it this.
15.
Who is your favorite
You do
rapper
top 15.
alive?
Favorite
Alive?
rapper alive?
Go.
You know mine, Cole.
J. Cole. I already know.
Still have to be Eminem.
Am.
Come back.
I was gonna say Eminem too.
Who's yours?
He came back.
Favorite
come back.
rapper alive?
Alive?
Nas.
Like,
Nas, that's a good one.
Easy.
I don't know. I'm go with Devin, the dude.
I think just because of my style, just because of my style and what I like, I ain't hating on nobody because there's a lot, probably even better rappers than this individual. But my style and what I like and my favorite is the game, dog.
I like the
Yo, the game's one of mine. He's in my top 5 for sure.
Except those
But
I had to
Eminem,
stop following him on
just
fucking
yeah.
Instagram. This nigga just wants to fucking wear sweats and show his fucking weenie print.
Yeah, I was
I
just
thought you were gonna play the new fucking West Side song. This nigga puts his fucking weenie on Instagram.
yeah.
You ain't my homie no
check
more,
out my
man.
OnlyFans.
But the game,
but
like I said,
he's
I
probably
I'm listening to
5.
50,
I don't know
nigga.
what he killed 50.
I ain't
He
listening.
killed 50.
50 shit on him.
No, bro, he killed
50 got
50.
power. What's the game got?
300 bars and running.
50 got TV shows and he's still running.
It doesn't matter, bro.
The game's sitting at home. Dude, the game, he played the game. Wanna know what?
The
He was on
game's
that
sitting
TV
at
show.
home posting
He was
dick
on that
pics.
TV show.
Nigga, he's
His
trying to
lady
get
left
bitches.
him, bro.
Change your
So what?
Change
He's
your
trying
heart.
to get bitches. Damn, don't
Fucking
let him
game
show
was
his
on the
dick.
Change your
Fuck
heart
it.
and got
Yeah, he's getting
dicks.
bitches.
But when I gotta see
Sorry,
it,
Yeah, I
That's
seen
before
that
he
dick
became
in jail.
You
Nigga.
gotta
This
relax.
my homie was bunny hopping through from one side to the
50's a
next with his
gangster.
dick swinging. Don't kiss a fuck.
50 Cent made better music.
Yeah, you gonna be better music? Fuck no.
all right, let's go back then.
NYPD.
Let's go.
That's your motherfucking click, huh?
NYPD.
Let's go.
LAPD.
Let's go back then.
Motherfucking bitch.
R&B.
R&B's, boys the man. Nigga. Oh, fuck out of here. Key Sweat.
R&B.
R&B, you got one.
He sweat, hell yeah.
You get one R&B.
One.
One.
I'd probably have to go with
Like it.
Luther.
Ooh.
Old school.
Nice.
Good the van
About that.
dropping them panties, boy.
Man.
I'm about to change my answer too.
Find out he's going home and play some Luther. Talking about shit. I worked all week. I need some head. Luther, play that shit.
Yeah.
Siri, play Luther.
Right when he gets into Pueblo. Siri played Luther.
Yeah, put that Luther on. I worked all week.
She's like,
Fuck
That's
that.
my shit.
Yeah, I worked all week.
I got you, soul.
I don't have
Siri
no.
already knows this motherfucker by name.
I'm just saying it, dude.
I got
Luther,
you.
huh?
Like,
So who's your favorite R&B?
if you're a good
No,
man-
let's go this way.
Wait.
Counterclockwise.
know.
We're talking
even
about.
know.
I'm just saying,
Luther Van.
ladies.
That's a good one.
If your man's being a fucking good man during the week,
Why are you looking at me?
This shit just got creepy, dog.
He's all, why are you talking like that and staring at me?
Are you staring me in the eyes?
Why are you guys,
it's
why are
funny.
you guys burning my eyes?
It's funny.
Did we just fall in love?
I don't know why, but I can't look away.
I don't know.
I couldn't.
It's funny. It's funny because he
Did we
blushed.
just become best friends?
Look how red he is, bro. He blushed.
Because your eyes burn his whole face.
I knew it. I knew
If
it.
this was a cartoon, it'd be hearts popping out their eyes, Pepe Le Pew and shit. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just saying. Here, look. I'll close my eye. I'm just saying.
Damn! Oh shit! What's the camera? Oh my god!
Oh
Camera down. Man down, man down.
Good thing it's okay.
Good thing it's a GoPro.
Yeah.
I've been driving
Oh
that too
my
much.
gosh.
I'm just saying, ladies, if your man's being a good man that week, just suck his dick a little
Hook
bit.
him up, for
Just-
real. What the
he'll
fuck?
go to
That's what
sleep
buzzing his
happy.
ass.
He'll
He's
treat
tired
you-
as fuck.
I promise the next day he'll probably do the dishes, maybe.
For sure.
Or
Maybe.
something, you know? He
Maybe.
he'll do
Probably
something.
not.
You suck his dick on a Thursday
He'll go from
night.
40-0 on Call of Duty to
Yeah.
80-0.
Yeah.
Don't worry
You
about
suck
it.
my dick on a Friday, and I might go find another bitch and suck it better.
That's why I said Thursday.
Yeah, so relax.
I'm just saying.
You gotta relax.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so we're still
Thursday
we're still
night.
going in a circle about. So Luther's yours. Who's your favorite like R&B?
I know Dave's. Dave's is R. Kelly for sure.
Oh, that.
Hey,
was going,
I don't give
yo,
a fuck.
He
This
had-
fool went to prison for the rest of his life, dude. That
Kelsey's
movie
He made
is
some
crazy,
good shit.
bro.
That
Kel's
fool,
is
that
dope.
fool had a 12
So,
play with
do
some
we
little
just
kids. and shit.
canceled all the way out?
That's why he named it 12 play. There was like 12 kids, and he fucking.
So you go to jail.
Aaliyah was 18, and then the rest was like 17, 16, 15. Like, damn, that was 12 play.
Fuck the
nigga?
bitches. The music is crazy.
Chomo
his
ass.
music was
I didn't
good.
go fucking front, but just the quality and the fucking that music was wild, bro.
It was wild, but what the
was he
fuck?
doing?
His little
Yeah,
Chomo
now
ways
I
is
understand
wild.
what his thoughts are, but
His
he didn't
Chomo
put
ways.
it in the music. He didn't put that shit in the music.
Yeah, because he was too busy fucking Aaliyah when she was underage. Fuck this
I
bitch
know.
before she dies.
So
in
do
the
we have to
playback.
cancel him? Like just he dies.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
chomo.
he's
He's
a
a bozo.
fucking
Chomo.
He's a Chomo, dog.
Damn, you going to jail, dog?
Damn, not me.
You be listening to that shit.
I was gonna say,
I was asking for a friend for real.
I was about to say Casey and JoJo, dog. I don't.
Casey, what is your shit though?
All right, what's
can't
that?
hate
What is
on
your
that.
shit?
I don't know
Dave.
though, man.
You don't know? You
I
really
listen-
fuck with it
Verse 3,
like that?
top
no,
10.
wait.
I listen to everything.
But,
I just,
you don't really fuck with R&B like that? Like
nah,
I do.
not really.
So you don't really have a favorite?
Nah, like I'll listen to a lot of different artists. You know what I mean? I
This
think,
guy's romantic, dude.
Well, what is
who's
your
yours?
favorite?
I don't know
Say
though.
it. Something
I
that
don't
you just
know.
like you
R&B.
love with your lady when your sister
Dave,
Oh,
sing
we're on
Casey
him,
and
bro.
JoJo song.
Yeah.
Damn,
Ready?
I didn't even look.
Nah, just
He don't know though. That's
He
what I'm
went
trying to say.
Luther?
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's just
Okay, we'll come back to you. What is yours?
You
said
be
Casey and JoJo.
smashing
Casey
the
and
fucking
JoJo?
Tech Nine.
I can respect that.
What is
I
AJ?
respect it.
I would say Luther.
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm doing
you
that
guys
out
are.
there, and I'm like,
Did just become best friends.
he's looking right back at you.
He's always on right here.
He's on Luther Vandross, homie.
So you went
I
Casey
like
and
No,
JoJo.
it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. No, it was like this.
R&B.
Yeah.
Luther.
The illest R&B artist of all time.
Like, oh, this is
A lot of dope.
what is
Like you
yours?
said, Boys to Men,
Dude, it has to be Keith
Luther,
Sweat, bro.
Keith Sweat.
Has to be.
Who's
Keith Sweat.
who's that other?
Well, I mean, he already
motherfucker?
took Luther
Genuine,
Vandross, so
I don't know.
that.
This is a bad
This
fool.
motherfucker went Casey JoJo. I could either
Yeah,
take Keith
Genuine,
Sweat,
you
Boys
know,
the
he's
Man,
pretty dope.
or
Babyface. Fucking.
What's
take
that fool's
Usher,
name?
dog. I
Brian
mean,
McKnight.
Usher shit on the game.
That fool's nice.
Usher was
okay.
cool, but he
Richie
got.
Valens.
Usher's
Did
Usher's
Usher get
dick.
herpes?
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
not
The
fucking
bitches
Usher's
ain't-
girls. Like, yeah.
We're talking
No,
about
I mean, just because
music.
this is music.
Usher's
Yeah,
dope.
but he wasn't pissing on underage bitches.
Yeah,
so
but when he
he's
came
good.
out, with that,
He
album,
survived.
What
it.
was that? My Way?
Yeah.
That
He
shit
survived
was
the
hard.
when he came out with that first album,
Yeah,
ni-
that shit
whatever
was
it
hard.
was, Nice and Slow and all that, that shit was hard as
I'm pretty sure that's
For
what it's
all the
called, was My Way.
orgasms bitches got from Usher, bro, they
Yeah.
forgave him for
forgave him for
getting
everything.
herpes.
Dang.
They literally forgave him. Like herpes.
I don't know.
I can deal with that.
I like Usher a lot.
I can deal with that.
It's Usher.
I agree
Yeah,
with
they
everybody.
treated us disrespectful.
I agree with everybody on their picks because
Boys the Man, I said Boys the Man.
Yeah, like I
brother.
said,
But for
there's
me,
dope ones.
for me,
Boys to Men, for sure.
like old school. I'm gonna go a little old school, like '90s type shit.
Frankie
'cause-
J?
No, like Avant.
Frankie J.
Avant.
Avant?
Yeah,
Didn't
like
they just-
Avant?
they just
Yeah,
did
you
a
going
concert.
still?
Fuck you, bitch. I don't see
That
that.
dude said Sade.
Avant was tight, bro. Like that
SOS
was like
band and
no,
shit.
that fool was hard. Like that's some baby motherfuckers had babies off that fool for real. Shit, making love all night. You know what I mean? Like they play that shit for real. But
Avant, yeah.
yeah, so
I remember that.
that Boys to Men, all that shit is tight, bro. You know what I mean? I just like to get people's opinions.
So who's your favorite fucking rock group then?
Shit, probably
Rock group?
I just used to listen to Metallica.
Ooh,
Enter
that's a good
Sandman,
one.
baby.
That's a good one, dog. That's
What
a good
about
What
one.
about you? Me?
Yeah.
Rock?
Yeah.
Metallica.
Metallica.
I'd have to say.
Is
I don't really listen to the band. I just like Slash.
I used to listen with Shark and
Guns N'
Fuzzy
Roses. Like,
Slim.
I just like the fucking guitar.
yeah,
Shit was
Shark's
amazing to
cool.
me.
Every time
To
I
me,
go
that
to a
was
Big
just-
Shark,
What about you?
He'd always play that.
I love that shit.
If you
know, I
say
was
Kid
thinking-
Rock, dude,
I was thinking he's like a Red
I
Hot
was
Chili
thinking like
Pepper.
Led
Red Hot Chili
Zeppelin
Peppers,
or
yeah.
Van Halen.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
You?
I don't know. Probably Godsmack.
Elvis.
Mine would probably
I've seen
be
those.
Godsmack.
Rob Zombie.
Shove it up your ass.
Good.
That's a shirt.
I like
Full
this.
shirt.
Mine would probably
It's a tour, actually.
be Metallica.
Yeah,
Metallica?
Metallica too.
I like Korn a lot.
Corn.
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 Yo, like I said,
I like Metallica.
all the hip hop shows
Hey,
I've been
Queen,
to,
I like Metallica
Corn
a lot.
and Zombie, dopest concerts.
Godsmack.
Was that show not dope as
That was
fuck?
sick.
And it was free.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Korn is hard, but Metallica, bro, they just
Shout out K.
Yeah,
they just kind of like started that.
All right,
movement.
all right, all right. So, what's your favorite reggae
No, let's say, what's your favorite
CD?
What's your favorite pussy shape? Fuck that. Listen to some pussy. Is it like the one that hangs?
Locked up way too long.
Is it that one? Is it this one? Is it that?
I like the light.
He still thinks he's in the band.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, is it the one that hangs? Is
Here,
it-
I could show you, bro.
You got that Arby's pussy or what?
I like a little bit of meat.
He said, "I'll show you one." I love it. No, it was a joke. It was a joke. I don't
Most
want
of the
to.
time.
Most of the time.
Pussy.
It is. It doesn't matter. Really.
Unless
No, it matters, nigga.
Most
It
of the
matters.
time. Most of the
That
time.
motherfucker starts smelling like fucking Arby's with
Oh,
some
you
roast beef. I got
Oh,
it.
shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Azul and shit. I got
Roast beef au jus.
it. You can't do that. That
shit been
motherfucker
soaking
gobble
for like 3
gobble and
days.
shit just hanging like
that
this.
shit been soaking for 3 days for you, dog.
It's dripping and shit.
It's all- It's all Playbizz. Come here. You're like,
Nasty
oh,
ass
hell no.
TikTok right now.
Oh man.
This bitch, the bitch is fucking dipping her fucking panties in fucking
French
a
dip.
can of tuna and throw it, like standing in front of the room. It's like a new TikTok or whatever. Standing in the room, walks in the room naked as fuck.
Oh, this
Put
is
their
real.
fucking
Oh,
put
yeah.
their panties in, put their panties in the fucking tuna, like the can.
And they
of
want to
tuna.
see their
And
boyfriend
throws me
reaction.
out, oh, come get me. I say two of them already. It was like, fucking shit. So mad.
Hell no.
Yo,
What
the
about
second
the-
dude,
what
the
ab-
second dude, bro. Super G. That's what I'm saying. Damn, you walk around with your pussy smell like this? Like, fuck that. I'm not hitting it in the bed. I'm hitting it in the shower.
Wash that ass, girl.
Stupid gangster, bro.
Straight
That
up,
was dumb
straight
with it,
up.
though.
What about the chili dog though? Has anyone ever done the chili dog?
Explain it.
Only you.
He's the only you. He laughs.
Okay, I read this
tryouts.
shit. I read this shit on Urban
Fucking
fucking
prison
read
tryouts.
this shit. Urban terms.
Read
No,
it.
you look up urban terms. Google urban terms of
No.
chili dog and see
No.
what the meaning is. So I didn't know what the fuck it meant. So
you did
I,
this with your salad?
I looked up. Okay, it started with Dirty Sanchez. This
With that Sally.
Yeah, no, not with you, motherfucker. You was my Sally.
Yeah, whatever.
No, we lived upstairs. That was different. No, I'm just fucking around.
You're weirdo.
No, but it started with looking up Dirty Sanchez in the meeting, and we found out what that was when you fuck some bitch in the ass and then wipe the fucking shit on their lip. That's a Dirty Sanchez. So I was like, damn, that's kind of gross. But
You
then it
crossed
started
the line.
saying other shit, and I
You
was like,
crossed the line.
they started saying other shit, chili dog. I was like, well, what the fuck's a chili dog? So when you shit in a bitch's titties and then fuck them, that's a chili dog. I was like, oh.
You did that?
No, I didn't. Cross my heart, swear to die. Nigga, fuck that.
Fuck.
Swear to God.
Territorial or Sterling?
Swear to God, nigga.
He's all, I almost did a chili dog.
Yo,
Hey, swear to God.
yo, swear to God.
Swear to God.
Nah, you did that shit.
He's all, I
But
almost did
anyway,
it, but I
I
couldn't
was
take
like,
shit.
who the fuck was shit in your bitch's titties and then fuck them? Like, that's disgusting. That's a chili.
Biggie did it.
Oh my God. So has anyone done a chili dog? I have not. I don't.
If anybody was going to,
chili dog.
Or AJ.
No comment. He said no
I
comment.
don't like shit like that.
You don't like, I definitely don't like
No
shit.
shit.
Oh, I know.
This is easily getting edited out,
Yeah.
dude. I can't have this.
I didn't even look at it. That's why I am.
So
I can't. My mom watches this shit. My mom don't need to know nothing about
Now you're not, bro.
My mom used to.
Chili dog.
Yeah,
I
chili
would say,
dog.
Google chili dog. You'll find out what it
I ain't
is.
googling shit. Bro. My mama's dead, bro. And she'd be mad. As fuck about this shit.
So y'all some dumbass niggas.
But
My
on
bad.
that,
I'm
back to
my
what you
bad.
were
I'm just
saying,
saying. I looked up some bullshit. And it
Why?
came up. Because I
You
wanted
been locked up way too long. You got out of jail. Said,
wait.
I wanted to know the meaning of a dirty sentence. So what the
All
fuck?
right.
I always heard, I'll give you a dirty sentence. So I wanted to look it up, and then some other, all kinds of weird shit. Whoa, what the fuck? This is crazy.
All right.
What's
They
the
were doing
craziest
that in
thing
the
you
pen?
done?
On that note, wait. On that note, we want to appreciate you for coming on,
Hell yeah. Round of applause.
being fucking cool. You know, not hating.
Never, fuck no.
You're the homie. We just want to let you know we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome
You
to the
guys
show,
put a lot of
dog.
work to this. I appreciate your producer, editor right here. You know, he's been kind of quiet. And
I do
but
got.
at the same time, you know, I want to shout
Let you
out
go.
this man right here. He doesn't get a lot of credit. And he should get a lot of credit because what you do, bro, is amazing. I've seen the podcasts before this, and the way you edit it, you produce it, you put it out there, bro, is amazing, and I respect that a lot. So,
I appreciate that.
round of
Thank you.
applause, my
Thank you.
boy.
Shout out to AJ.
Thank you.
With that
If
said,
you were in the
On that note,
he'd be your Sally, bro.
I'll give you a salad, my man.
Give me that chonchon, Holmes.
on that note,
I'll break bread with you, dog. I say you want a honey bun, here's half, motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Hell
No,
yeah.
but and then
Love.
Dave, you know what I'm saying? He always got something interesting and funny to say. I love you. You know what I'm saying? My boy Johnny, he just had a baby girl about a year ago, and you're doing good. My boy Soul, he's a master.
Master of the arts.
What is it? A master
Pipe
just a
layer.
master.
pipe layer.
Look, I'm a master pipe layer. Not to brag out here.
Yeah, I don't want him. Yeah, but
He's
a
a-
pipe layer to be a master.
He's a
pipe
hero.
layer, Hey,
On that note,
if you
though,
be a hero, hold on, let me shout out. If you a master pipe
I would
layer,
wear a
you
Dreamville
gotta be doing
shirt. I
something
couldn't
right.
lay it in
I
pipe.
lay all the pipe.
Yes, for sure. And then my boy East.
You gotta relax.
I gotta respect him 100 because I grew up with him and we came from the bottom. My boy came from
I'm still at the bottom. You gotta relax.
No, for real.
you like Drake.
Having a family,
Who?
being on housing, to having his
I got a
own
butler.
house, his own home, and owning this motherfucker and putting something together like this. I gotta respect you for 100%.
Hell yeah, bro. I respect that.
On that note, I have
I
one more
raised a bunch of
question
kids to
before we
clean
end
up
this.
after me, bro.
Ooh, this is my favorite
Great.
question.
Like, how many years did you have to wash boxers in prison?
That's not what I thought you were gonna ask.
Now you're
How
mad.
many years?
Now you're mad.
Too many. Just say too many.